Yo, no yodels.
Yo.
What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in summer.
Yeah, so this time I know that don't sound like All Star.
No, it does not.
What was that you just gave?
All Star is not moist, unlike me. I am here. I am Beefy Boy number one. You know, one of slash former producers and hosts on this glorious show. Matter of fact, shout out to you guys. You guys are three episodes away. And
Yes.
1, 2, 3 from 100 episodes. So you already know I'm gonna be on here. So
Appreciate
no
you.
ifs or buts about it. You know what I'm saying? I remember decades and eons ago. I remember I had my 100 episode. It was dope. It was really dope. But I'm proud of you guys.
Appreciate it, brother.
You guys, man.
Oh man,
I came a long way.
Yes, remember where we started from. This is a crazy thing.
Indeed.
Well, shout out to all the people that used to be on airtime. They now it's changed to. I don't forgot the new name. They didn't change their name and just started like disconnecting people. But yeah, shout out to them and whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me just make sure that we are. 1 second.
Hey, Ginger Spice. Ginger Spice, I did not know who you were on my page. I was like, who in the fuck is this? I don't know this shit. I didn't know who this person was, but I'm gonna add you as a friend.
What's good, Dan? What's good, Dan? Man, we got a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about.
Listen, wrestling this year.
You're not happy, by the way.
The crazy thing is that this year has not even gotten started. Like, we're past the first month, and like the first month was fucking chaotic. Like leaving January and entering February, it's just like the chaos have not stopped at all.
It's crazy. Cody Rhodes is the top draw in wrestling.
And he's the big, and then you know what? He's the biggest bitch of professional wrestling as well. Because first of all, you're not doing no.
We didn't even start yet.
We are not doing this evening because number one, we're not doing this evening, Tim Scott. We are not doing that this evening because number one, I have heard your ass on here plenty of times. We are not going.
This is my show.
No.
This is my show.
No.
Thank you very much.
As far as I'm concerned, this was a 3-man show, not yours. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. And on your show, you are going to be gathered.
Talk about Cody Rhodes.
I want you to know that. Yeah, you're right. We're going to talk about Cody Rhodes. Yes, everybody. You about to get some motherfucking life this evening. Yeah. That motherfucking tea.
I got tea. I definitely got tea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got this is wild. Yeah. Y'all going in already? Like,
indeed. Because I'm ready for a fight. For real.
I think I'm ready to just start the show because wow, what a pre-show. What a fucking.
I mean, this is your shit. Well, you should know.
You're right. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Well, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on either Facebook or YouTube or even watching us right now live on Instagram. Just want to let you guys know it is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We are normally here every Thursday around 7:30 p.m. ish. Sometimes on the Saturdays, maybe on Mondays, who knows? But we're here live. You know what I'm saying? We're giving you that good information. You know what I'm saying? Unfiltered, unapologetic. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it. You know who I am, Mr. Fuck Your Feelings. All right. So without further ado, let's go.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
All right. How's everybody doing? I hope
And
everybody's
yo,
doing great.
Peachy.
You know why? You don't gotta wait no more. Because we are here.
Hi,
First off, this doesn't look right. I know you're part of the show, you know what I'm saying, and you know you are our host, but the match, this was not planned.
Thank you.
This right here was not planned.
No yeet.
I was like, hey, Chris.
We are the no yeeters. For real.
Right. Oh man, listen. Before we start, I just want to say thank you to everybody that reached out. For those that don't know, yes, I did have to get surgery on Monday. I am recovering. I'll be fine. But shout out to everybody who has been reaching out to me. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't get back to you, sorry, is because you know I've been a little medicated. just to keep that like just a little medicated. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hasn't been but like 3 days.
The pain. It's so precise, you know what I'm saying?
So did you and Jesus have a conversation while y'all was like, you know, what's good? What happened?
Fellas,
like
listen,
I mean, like
how
was being
you have to be
sedated?
soft as shit to rock the same outfit. Come on.
This guy, okay, so the guy with the CM Punk shirt is mad. You know what I'm saying? Because your man's look very good up there in the kickoff show, you know what I'm saying, with that arm thing, just like me.
He was
you know what I'm saying?
You know what's a hot take?
So,
You're both looking soft as hell.
wow.
Really?
Okay. So you apparently, by the way, I got a text message today from this guy below me that says that he's choosing violence. So let's just let that be known. Before we start, just want to let everybody know this is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Like I said, we're normally here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish. You guys can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Normally, after we go offline on Instagram, we are live on Twitch at WHOISQU3Z. You can scan the QR code and you can basically access all of our content. All right. So, with that being said, let me get this music started. All right. So for those that may be new to the show, let's see. We do have this little segment that we like to do called Time to Play the Games. But because it's a certain history, we're going to talk about our Black History Spotlight. Is where for the rest of this month, we're going to start off by highlighting each our own Black wrestler. Okay? Sounds dope. All right, so as you can see, I posted some, you know, the Black women, you know, saying shout out to a lot of the Black women that are in the wrestling field. You know, saying we love you, we appreciate you. Dark Kent, who would you like to highlight as a African American?
Last week I went Ron Simmons. This week I'm gonna go Kofi, man. Like whether you loved or didn't like Kofi Mania, Kofi was it, man. First Black World Champ, like
Kofi is first Black World Champ. Just the longest. It just took a while. I got something for that, by the way. So you know, but
Kofi's it. He's
okay. Beefy Boy number one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who would you like to?
Actually, I have a couple of them. First of all, Swerve Strickland.
I was gonna say you get two because you wasn't here last week.
Swerve Strickland. That man has been on fire. I'm sorry. Man's been on fire. I have to give him nothing but props. Fucking Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné. I mean, she is actually a chick that has more balls than Trinity. I mean, no, but I digress. Whatever. Yeah, that's my two. Mercedes Moné and Swerve Strickland. Strickland.
Scorpio.
Dan, just want to let you know.
Was one of the greats.
Hold on. Dan, just want to let you know, All Star couldn't make it tonight. He had to take care of some music business stuff. So shout out to All Star. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, Brody. We'll see you next week.
Yes, and I had to step in for Mr. All Star. That's one of my big bros. I love him.
Shout out to my boy Music Maestro. If you don't know, now you know who that is. If you don't, Google him. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro right there. Fuck your feeling.
And also shout out to All Star and all of the success that he is going through right now.
Facts.
I love it. I love it. I love it. As a matter of fact, on Black History Month, shout out to All Star, him from the from this podcast and the hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling podcast. Shout out to him. Can't wait.
Yes. Because yesterday I know we normally, like I said, we're here Thursday, but also I actually had to speak at a Black History Month event. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for doing that. So as for my highlighted wrestler last week, I think I said Athena. Okay, so this week I'm going to say Darius Carter, the All Father.
Ooh, I love Darius.
Not because like we sponsored him at Jobbers Tears, shout out to Jobbers Slam. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought you sponsored somebody else.
Nah, we sponsored Darius Carter.
It was he was the
we had Darius Carter. That's how I was like
he was the mystery. Okay, got you.
Yeah. So shout out to Darius Carter. So one thing that I do want to give a spotlight to that came across my attention, and it was funny that you mentioned how Kofi was one of the first, but he wasn't. But it's Black History Month. Let's celebrate the only 6 black men to have won a men's world title in WWE.
I mean, I'm only going to celebrate 5. That's it.
So they're not counting the Rock as full black. Mark Henry won the world title. It wasn't the WWE championship.
First off, are you saying that because of The Rock or because of Booker T?
No,
you already know
what I just said. 5
Booker
minutes
T?
ago.
Okay, all right. I just want to clarify.
I mean, because like my stance have not changed about Rock. Rock likes to turn off his blackness or whatever. Now, last night it was like full effect, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But as far as Booker T,
now he got his black card back.
He did.
He said, I'm tired of Cody Rhodes running around here talking about you ended racism.
And he did. I mean, he did.
Out of Cody Rhodes' ex.
He
literally had to slap the reality out of him.
Which is so matter of fact, can I change my answer to The Rock? No? Okay, I'll leave that alone. That's
oh wow, you want to get controversial.
I mean, you guys are the same skin tone, and you guys both pretend to be black, so it would make sense.
I'm blacker than you fucking Oreo.
Probably not.
Wait,
you're a Brian Gumble.
Next topic.
I'm not gonna lie, but
you're a Stedman.
Wait, hold on, pause. Number one, you are the most crispiest man in here. You can't be going around talking about somebody's blackness, sir. Yeah, you dark. Exactly. And then on top of that, you have the nerve to be tall and fluffy. That's bogus as fuck.
Yeah, Gumby.
Anyway,
now,
moving on.
Time to play some games real quick. So, with that being said, which one is the most iconic wrestling T-shirt?
Oh, why did you have to do this? Fuck! Oh my god, I am not doing this shit with you today. Fuck. Well, you know what? With the NWO literally because technically Austin 316 started first. Then it was NWO, then it was D-Generation X, and then it was the Bullet Club like 20 years later.
Yeah.
I would literally have to say NWO. By hair. Because I mean, like, if it wasn't for NWO, then D-Generation X would not have been a thing. because they literally
No.
was a parody.
They copied them.
I know, right. That's what I'm saying. Like they literally copied off the NWO and made it better.
I think we talked about that last week or like the week before that. We was like, which one was better? Basically, someone had said that NWO phased DX in every basically category, and I was like, yeah,
because NWO was supposed to be the serious one, but then D-Generation X had like layers to them. They were goofy, then they were racist, and then they were serious. you know what I'm saying? But I would have to see. Yeah, I'm agreeing with Todd too. Like, yeah, NWO for me.
Tay Spears says DX was better. Listen, the only thing I'm going to say is, listen, I never get no in-school suspension for this. I may have some gangs look at me, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't get no in-school suspension for this. But I did get it for this, though. Okay, I did get in some trouble for that.
I did that to my social studies teacher. I really did. I said that to his son in the picture. I was like, suck it.
Mrs. Jacquez, we need to have you come down here and talk to your son. Yeah, literally, it happened. So,
hey Joanne, your son is telling me to suck it, and I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. What is he telling me to suck?
Talk about you are still the man. I'm like,
what does he mean if I'm not down with that? Down with what?
Oh, that was the
all right.
He only has
Next
2 words
game.
for me. I'm like, all right, man.
Next game is name a wrestler who makes you smile.
Jeff Hardy.
this is funny as fuck. I would say Bobby Lashley because he's Mandingo and he's from Madagascar.
Why do I have a feeling? I had no.
You see the smile on my face? I need some water. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Lashley.
Oh, that's bad. That's
Okay, you got Lashley. You got Jeff Hardy. I mean, would I be wrong if I say Jade?
I mean,
Tony Storm?
Tony Storm make me laugh. Yeah, she makes me smile too. She definitely does.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely put a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? She's a treasure. She is a treasure.
She is. She would definitely be a treasure when she is actually in the ring full time instead of being a Instagram model. But I mean, I have no problem with that.
Shout out to Kimmy because in our wrestling group chat, she calls herself Mrs. Fatu, so she put Joshua Samuel.
Listen. Wait a minute. Are we talking about Jay? I mean, because we doing government names. So
she called him by the government.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Nikita Lyons, let's give her props.
Why would I give Nikita Lyons her props?
Really? Because she's a Republican?
No, she's the best person to look at. Anyway, next topic. Let's go.
Boy, bye.
Better than Tony Storm?
100.
Oh, now you're right.
Nikita Lyons won. Next topic.
Okay, all right. Heard you. Next topic. All right. So this is a hot take. This comes from Swerve on the Smooth Vega podcast.
Read this too.
He said, "We are the best in the ring. Just because we're not stopping a show to speak for 30 minutes and do all these melodramatic things doesn't mean it's not storytelling. We're just giving you an alternative of storytelling like the Continental Classic." Is that a hot take or a pancake?
That is a hot take. And a lot of these moist ass motherfuckers will sit here and talk about, oh, that's not true. Yes, it is. It's true. Because number one, that's what WWE does best. I mean, they barely can wrestle. Then see, this is when he decided to go offline because he ain't ready for that heat. But I digress.
I'm right here.
So, I know. Listen, I know you playing in the dark. I get it. Hold on. Continue doing what you're doing. So as I was saying before, WWE likes to play with dildos and all this other BS, whatever. Meanwhile, you got AEW. You got AEW that probably got one of the best wrestling shows. Now, as far as like storytelling wise, they need to work on that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like they're telling the story in the ring, which we do not talk about. So I want to make that clear. There's two different types of storytelling. There's storytelling where you're talking for 30 minutes, and then there's storytelling when you're doing it in the ring with wrestling moves. If that makes sense.
That is true. Dark Kent, do you agree? Or do you think it's a pancake?
I mean, to me, acknowledging the competition is a pancake in general, right? Like, I don't feel that, but what he's saying is not incorrect. But don't acknowledge the competition.
Wait, I do have a question for Lou. Lou, I don't know if you're. I don't. Listen, sir, I don't even know you. I don't know if you homophobic, whatever. But how is drinking one person's blood gay? Are you saying that Dracula is gay?
I don't understand.
I don't understand your comment, sir. Like, I mean, you're
weird.
saying that Dracula is gay because he was drinking blood. Are you saying that?
I guess because he was sucking on things, but
You know,
technically,
I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, literally.
Next topic.
Yeah.
hot take a pancake. Seth says that Becky, she's a better promo than me, hands down. She's the best female talker by a mile, and one of the best talkers there has ever been, in my opinion, in this game. Hot take a pancake.
Wait, who said that?
Seth Rollins.
Said that Becky Lynch is the best talker. What? That nigga's lying.
Yeah, let me read that again. Okay, yeah, let me see. Okay,
Listen,
she's the best promo than me.
Becky's promos are not good. She gets away with promos because of her accent.
So just because you wear her clothes does not mean that she does the best promos. I would say pancake on that one.
Becky's accent covers up the fact that her promos suck. So
I would say
How could a man come around?
Yeah, because I was like, number one, I said more than anything, the only time that you look close to a man is when you're looking like Beaker. Okay.
Ooh.
But other than that, you are just basically a woman trying to portray to
no
be a
wrestling
man.
fans
With
ever said, "Yo, Becky was spitting, bro."
I mean, don't get me wrong. Last night she was.
Last night,
listen,
look what Kimmy said.
Listen, Kimmy, I feel you. See, okay. So when she said that she is going to, because she was talking to mommy, she said, "I know that you so used to being on top, but when I'm done with you, you're gonna know what it means to be on the bottom." I'm like, bitch. Power bottom in effect, you know. So you basically gonna say that you're gonna make her another TD Jakes with the swallowing. But whatever.
Hey, mommy, have you ever been swallowed up?
Swallowed up.
No, I mean, listen.
Oh God, I'm done.
Look, to me, that's a big ass. As Dan said, it's a crepe. I saw him say that before. It's a crepe. That's crazy. That's how flat it is. You really, I get it. That's your wife. You know what I'm saying? So you have to stand beside her. You know what I'm saying? You have to basically stand beside her like you stand behind Cody. You know what I'm saying? Because you damn sure.
It's only so far I would go with that. Because like, then you kind of reaching a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's like, bro, I get it, but you're lying to yourself. You do better promos than your wife, bro.
Right.
Let's talk about it. I hate Charlotte Flair, and I think she's overrated. She can do better promos than your wife, bro.
I totally agree.
No.
Bailey can do way better promos than your wife, bro. Your wife is literally still flying off the high of getting her nose busted by Nia Jax. Let's talk about it.
Remind you, that was like, what, 3 years ago?
Nia Jax's promo, when you guys went back and forth, Nia ripped you in half.
Nia Jax,
another asshole.
promos is fucking Charlotte.
Yeah.
Say what?
Charlotte Flair's promos are trash, period. That's it.
Well, that's true, but Becky's ain't no better.
I agree.
Agreed.
Okay, so like, what are you saying? So, this came out. The Brock Lesnar was removed from the WWE 2K24 40 Years WrestleMania Edition cover. Now, this basically comes out with, you know, the other stuff and the other accusations. So a lot of the stuff that he was playing for WWE has been canceled. He's been taken out of their Supercard game. And now, as of the latest trailer, which, by the way, these are some of the screenshots from the trailer that you can see. You can do an ambulance match now. So you have the special guest referee matches. I even seen like maybe possibly some barbed wire tables. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
is getting canceled.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar basically has been removed. Kind of like Vince McMahon's whole profile has been removed from WWE.com. So if you look up Brock Lesnar's merchandise and some of the stuff, you're not going to find it as of right now.
So Jaquez, let me ask you a question. So everything that's going on with Brock Lesnar is like pure speculation. So I think that there be
the names and the proof comes out.
Yeah, but I think that I think that they're going a little bit too far until we get concrete proof. I don't think that they should start doing PR, Chris Benoit, having blackouts and shit, because like we don't know if Brock Lesnar was involved. We don't know. We only say so, or he or she, his word versus hers. You know what I'm saying? So
but
I don't know.
The only thing is coming off from the 67-page document. They didn't specifically name him, but it basically alludes to, like, when you basically give like a whole bunch of details, but then when it comes to the name, it says redacted.
Oh, indirectly, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like when they said like a former UFC heavyweight champion, and
you know that you automatically talking about him.
There's not a lot of people that was in that bracket. A lot of people said, well, it could have been Junior Dos Santos or not Junior, Cain Vasquez or whoever came with Rey Mysterio at that time. I'm like, he never won the world championship in WWE. They tried to say
and he didn't grape anybody. I mean, it's just
no. Like, he shot a man, but
right.
Hold up. Ja and Chris.
Yes, sir.
You guys both agree that before we start passing judgment, we should wait for more information to come out and like actual legal.
I didn't say that.
I think he's talking to me because that's
you guys
exactly
are both backing up Brock Lesnar now. But when I say
I'm not backing Brock Lesnar. That's one thing. Listen,
I'm not either. But like the way it was presented,
you guys are both beating Brock Lesnar. But when I said the same thing with Velveteen Dream 2 weeks ago,
oh my god,
bro, I said the same.
I knew he was going to do this.
Hold on. First of all, I was on here when we was talking about that. I said the same thing about Velveteen Dream. The difference is that Velveteen, both situations.
The difference is you're giving Brock the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not giving nobody the benefit of the doubt. I'm saying this. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that no one is being convicted.
No one's being a hypocrite. I didn't.
No one is being a hypocrite. I'm saying like this. Wait. Let me get this out. How the hell can you say that this man is guilty and he wasn't? I mean, he hasn't been convicted, indicted, or anything like that. We're sitting here and we're saying, okay, we're going based on like court documents. Has he been tried? Has he been convicted? And this the same thing goes for Velveteen Dream.
Exactly. But in the court of public opinion, you guys both look at Velveteen like he's guilty.
Bro. We're not about to do this. No.
Next topic.
I'll let everybody speak. Let me just say this, and then we're gonna end this. Okay. Now, when it comes to you and this Velveteen Dream shit, I let you rock sometimes, but you really got to stop. Okay, because now you're trying to compare. No. I'll let y'all speak. You now trying to compare the whole situation with Brock and saying how people should let him get a chance or whatever. Listen, I stand 10 toes down. I don't give a fuck. Here's the thing. Brock is just as guilty as anybody because he knew what was going on and he was involved. Regardless of the fact is, the woman basically ended up sending him pissing videos. They fucked this chick and a whole bunch of other stuff was going on. So at the end of the day, is he guilty as far as infidelity? Yes. Is he guilty as far as raping a woman? I don't know yet because his name has not been brought up in the rape parts. As far as everything else, yes, he should be removed. He's still... I'm not done. He still should be removed until things come out, basically clearing it. Then okay. But right now, yes, you should be removed. Now, as far as you with this Velveteen Dream thing, let's stop sugarcoating this shit, bro. The proof was already out there multiple times for the man. The man went on Chris Van Vliet not that long ago and then basically posted the proof and then tried to basically lie as he told his own truth. How does that happen? I don't know. How do you double talk yourself and then say, well, I didn't talk to this guy, but here you see me talking to this guy, or I didn't talk to this 16-year-old, but here is me basically engaged and talk about them in high school. At the end of the day, bro, the man was guilty. He basically put it out there that he was on guilty. We all know there was no investigation really done with the shit. Can we drop the whole fucking comparison? I understand that you are a Velveteen Patrick Clark fan, but you got to stop with the bullshit. Now, we're going to move on. Okay? Thank you. Now, as I said, Brock Lesnar was removed. and we're talking about the stuff that's in the game. But here's the thing that really got me about the game. For a character that's going to be in the game, that does not make any sense to me whatsoever, other if they have the WCW Clash in North Korea thing or whatever. Muhammad Ali is in this game.
I don't know what to say about this.
I feel like at this point, you can just put Muhammad Ali in every video game, I guess, right?
You got him in UFC.
I mean,
he's going to be in NBA 2K. Watch.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, because technically he is part of WrestleMania history. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I was kind of blown away. I'm just like, oh, wow. Okay. So is Mike Tyson going to be in here too?
Mike Tyson was in like 3 WWE video games.
I mean, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I just hope he don't do any promos. That's all I care about. I mean, gender. I'm just wondering.
So as you can see, Brock Lesnar has now been replaced with
that's so
John Cena. But it's not like they really replaced him. They just moved. You get what I'm saying? Like they just took him out of the big picture, made John Cena bigger.
He's still going to be in the game.
Right.
I don't know yet. No one knows now because there's
like,
rumors that he's been taken out of the game completely.
So I'm thinking that they probably just going to keep his moveset. I think that's what that is. Like
you saying, wait, not to cut you off, but you saying that, but do you not remember that they took out CM Punk from the game right before the game came out?
Oh, you talk about for AEW, right?
No, for WWE.
So what you're saying is that they're going to have a 40 years of WrestleMania thing and not have Brock Lesnar involved at all?
Bro, they're having a 40-year anniversary thing and they're not including a lot of people. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Chris Benoit is one of them too, and he is, and he has one of the biggest WrestleMania moments.
You're talking about the fact of the whole like, oh, Cody Rhodes is getting that Daniel Bryan treatment. You can't even do that. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, we need to talk about
that.
I
haven't said a word about Cody Rhodes.
No, I'm saying, but like you're saying, I'm just using it as an example. For the basically talking about Daniel Bryan's story and the whole fact of like, you know, the whole WrestleMania that he had. That's not going to be in the game. That's not in the game either. So you're saying that about Brock Lesnar, like they can't do this. They're completing a lot of stuff out. A lot of stuff out, bro. What you talking about?
All right.
They can only do what they have rights to.
Can you do a 40-year WrestleMania and not include Brock Lesnar not once? Really?
Yeah, because there's a lot of WrestleManias that were awesome. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have Brock Lesnar in it. I mean, you know, it sucks that he's not going to be in the game because, like, I mean, WrestleMania 19.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, you know. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day.
It is what it is. As long as Bret Hart's there and Cody.
Okay. Well, let's move on. So, Gunther on Monday celebrated, 605 days, I believe, and counting, as the Intercontinental champion.
He's a fucking beast, man.
He's getting better day by day, man.
Day by day, man. He been the talk of the town for the last 2 years.
The thing though is, eventually you have to lose the title. Who
does he lose to?
Can beat Gunther? Like who should take Gunther's title?
Jay? Yeetamania?
Yeah. I have to disagree. So the issue with Jay, as much as I love Jay, I love his development. It's been dope. Like, don't get me wrong, but he just does not look like a contender. On paper, he is. Don't get it twisted. But when I look at him one-on-one against Gunther, Gunther will annihilate him. I think that Gunther should be in the main event if we really keeping it real. Jay should be going against his twin. It should be Gunther versus Seth Rollins, title for title, if we really want to.
Because I had the same conversation 3 times, and the reason why I don't think it should be Gunther versus Rollins, title for title, because I feel like all the work that Gunther did to build up that title will be washed away.
And I kind of feel the same thing for Seth.
If he beats Rollins, right?
How? Because
Rollins is not going to go over.
Number one, Gunther is not to be played with. Number two, Seth Rollins. Did you not see that press conference last night?
I did. But what I'm saying is, if Gunther beats Rollins for the world title, he's going to give up the IC title, and they're going to do like a tournament and make it bullshit.
I will
work to build the title up.
Listen. So why in the fuck you didn't do that shit to Roman Reigns? Why that rule doesn't apply to him? But yet the other shit applies to everybody else. That's what I'm saying. A lot of double standards be going on in the WWE that people do not like to talk about.
That's why I was kind of like, they better not make Seth give that title up.
Yeah,
that's why I said that. I was like, they better not make him give that title up at all.
Yeah. I mean, like, what's the whole point of having double champions, like double belts in the WWE?
They should separate the tag titles too.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I want a serious answer because this is how I feel. Gunther's IC title means more than Seth Rollins' world title, in my opinion.
Don't play with my.
I know people agree.
Oh shit!
A lot of people in the chat are saying Braun Breaker could beat Gunther.
You know, Braun Breaker. The only problem that I have with him is that he doesn't know how to talk. I think that's what that is with him. I mean, he looks good. Don't get it twisted. I mean, he's great condition, like, you know, physically conditioned, yeah. But at the same time, like, do I see him as the next breakout star? Possibly. Yes. It's just like he has to convince me. But you can't come out there with that man brawl and you call that a muscle beater. Shut up. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. That man coming out there looking like he Vin Diesel and shit, looking like he got a bra on, like he about to go and flip the goddamn pancakes. You know?
Don't you mean Vin Rames? You mean Vin Rames and Baby Boy? That's what you mean?
No, not at all.
Drinking all the Kool-Aid?
Because he didn't have a bra on like fucking.
He had nothing on. He was butt ass naked.
I digress.
You know what? Never mind. I'm moving on. So WWE announced that WWE Speed is a new drug coming to X. I'm sorry.
They're doing a show.
You know what? I'm glad I did not drink any water when you said that shit.
WWE Speed Stick is coming to X. I just want to know who the fuck.
Bro, if you want to watch Tozawa wrestle Grayson Waller,
who came up with this? Who came up with this shit?
And then the crazy thing is, they're talking about this shit is supposed to be for fucking 5 minutes. I mean, the worst sex is fucking 5 minutes. I mean, like, bro.
You know what? You know what? I got an idea. No, this works. This really works. This actually works. You want to know why? Because now they can put all the women's matches on there.
You ain't shit. Right. You ain't shit at all. But I was really wondering, like, is this supposed to be like some secret, like, fucking deodorant? Like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Yo, Chris,
I
will give you your props. That does look like a degree commercial.
It's a degree. It's a space stick.
Like, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm looking at this. I'm like, does this look like a new deodorant that they putting out on Target and shit? I'm like, discount sale for only $1.50.
WWE Speed is the Ricochet show. Of course, he's gonna be on there.
Yo, no. Who played Ricochet? Don't play Ricochet like that.
Oh, sorry. Wait, Apollo Crews gonna be on there too? Apollo.
Right.
Hey, Cedric Alexander.
Right. I was going to say that shit. I'm like, right. So all the motherfuckers that we don't see on Black History Month, even Titus O'Neil, they got the
he's going to get a match. Oh shit.
Right. That's why
I'm under the ring again. I just want to are they gonna have entrances? Are they gonna have entrances for this match?
You know what? I am fucking sexually aroused by this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why are you
because you get a lot of action in 5 minutes?
Thank you. Right. You can bust a nut in like 5 minutes. I'm just saying.
And you can find it all on X.
Exactly. The new Pornhub of professional.
Y'all bugging out. Next topic.
I'm clipping that.
Okay. me.
Oh man! All right,
Oh my god! Oh,
so some bad
Oh,
news
God.
that we
Oh,
gotta do,
shit.
unfortunately.
oh my
Cash.
god! I'm crying. Okay, hold on. I gotta.
Oh man! So prosecutors have decided to move forward on Thursday, the 1st of February, with charges against AEW professional wrestler Daniel Cash Wheeler, with a hearing to take place on Tuesday, February 20th. Wheeler allegedly flashed a gun at another driver in a road rage incident in Orange County, Florida last year. Florida law calls for a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison or 5 years probation, plus an additional $5,000 fine, all applicable for the first-time offenders. So this is his first offense.
Yeah, he probably gonna get like 5 years probation.
He ain't
Depending on the case.
he's gonna. Chris said it 100%. He's gonna get 5 years probation, which really equals a year and a half, and he'll be fine. Next.
Yeah.
You did want to give him like no time, like some time served or whatever.
He's not sitting in danger.
All right. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's his first offense, but then again, it's Florida. They already have weird ass laws anyway, so sorry for all you Floridians.
One
Y'all
thing I
third-
will
y'all
honestly
third world
say
country.
about Cash, though, like, I mean, he's white, so I mean, it's not like he's black.
That's another thing. He'll definitely get off. Calls George Zimmerman's daddy.
There you go.
So Dakota Kai has been popping up on my timeline. Oh shit. See, I wasn't even gonna talk about that, but yeah, Billy Jack Haynes definitely ain't getting no probation.
That part.
Yeah, for those that don't know, he got caught in a standoff after he murdered a woman. So he can't call Vince McMahon to Jimmy Snuka this shit. All right, so like I was saying, so Dakota Kai's been popping up on my timeline. I've been seeing her like standing on some new green thing or whatever. Now, remember last week I kind of pointed out that she's not wearing that knee brace anymore. And now it's coming out that she's very close to making her WWE in-ring return.
That's fine.
So shout out to Dakota Kai. Unfortunately, she is going to turn on Bailey. I have a feeling that she's going to turn on Bailey. You know what I'm saying? She's going to act like, you know, she's there for her, but she's definitely going to turn on
Bailey. Bailey has to have many enemies before she wins the title.
We'll see. So you thinking there's going to be Bailey Mania?
Bailey and Cody have similar stories. Next topic.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Next topic.
I don't know about that. You kind of glazing for Yamala.
No.
You are glazing for Yamala.
Like,
You're definitely glazing for Yamala. I'm gonna leave that one alone for you and your internet service provider. Shout out to Taya, how you doing? It's Florida, but Cash is white. Yeah, that's true. So more news is that WWE signed a deal with Brian Pillman's estate, and new merchandise is now coming. So his daughter actually announced that.
Oh, it's cool.
That's cool. It's cool. It's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, they got his son, but he's not even wanting to be known as a Pillman. So hey.
And the crazy thing is that people say that, my God, people act so stupid sometimes. They act like that just because you're going to go to the WWE, you coming from AEW to WWE, you thinking that you're going to be this instant star, and this man is literally picking up where he left off. You were trash when you was in AEW, trash now in NXT. I mean, you up there looking like you a fucking
he's White Prince. Just a little less androgynous.
That is wild.
He is White Prince with a little less androgyny going on. Okay, that's all he is.
Wild. I will never call that motherfucker a White Prince because.
All right, fine. You won't call him that? I know what. He is
over more than he's been over in fucking 3 months.
He looks like a broke down, crack-headed version of Atreyu from the Never Ending Story.
Wow, I was just going to call him, America's Austin Powers, but
no, Austin Powers is actually entertaining.
I said without the mojo,
still entertaining.
Next.
I already know why this Glazer down here keeps saying next, so he can. Relax. Booker T posted that he's going to be away for a while.
Next. What is Booker talking? Honestly, what can Booker T say that makes fucking sense? Next. What's next?
I will not be at NXT Vengeance Day tonight, and I'll be off TV for the next couple of weeks due to a medical procedure I have to have. But I'm all good, and I'll be back in action in no time. Thank you for all your support. Shouldn't do it without the people. Shucky Ducky.
Bet, my nigga.
So I'm gonna just tell you like this, and I don't mean to be mean though, but you didn't need to announce that shit in front of the ring or like in the middle of that ring. You could have just tweeted that shit. No one cares. I don't care. I just don't care. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all need to understand. If y'all are new to me, that's fine because y'all probably say, "Chris, what the fuck? He's one of the greatest of all time."
It's
that
Black History Month. We gotta give him a. We got to let him rock.
That motherfucker has sat on his fucking porch for God knows how long and let another white motherfucker call him a dancing jigaboo. I don't give a fuck if this is Black History Month. Guess what? My motherfucking energy does not even change at all. You understand me? And I don't have to fade to black.
That's wow. I mean, Dark Kane, you do have to admit one thing. I know you basically talked to him and said like he was just doing his job, but the fact that he still never checked Vince McMahon for saying nigga on TV in front of him is just like still like I don't know. I'll try to let him rock, because it is Black History Month. But that King Booker. I fucks with. I'll say this. I fucks with Booker T, but not King Booker. I'll just say that.
I'll give you that.
All right. Amari Miller has parted ways with WWE. Now, a lot of people may not know who she is. She was on NXT, part of their like newer class of coming up.
Okay, this doesn't apply to me because I don't watch NXT. So yeah,
neither. But listen, I knew about her story before. She actually had stepped away from the WWE because she was having she suffers from depression. And at the time, she was actually like having suicidal thoughts and everything. So she stepped away to get her mental. Now she officially announced that she and WWE couldn't come together with a thing. So she's actually leaving WWE. So shout out to her. I hope that her mental has gotten a lot better. Wherever she lands, I think she'll be good. I seen like maybe two matches. She's not bad. But no, she's young. So you never know. Like this, we've seen people that are young that start off bad and turn into fucking stars. So like you said, sky's the limit. So shout out to her and hope everything works out for her. Andrew Zarian reports that AEW will be running a major stadium show in the United States sometime this year, but no further details were given. But it said it's not in reference to an annual Arthur Ashe show. So
this is interesting.
Jaguar Stadium.
Looking ass. I don't. Okay, so this like AEW is like 5 years old at least. Okay,
yeah.
So with that being said, listen, they sold out London. That means they do have potential, even in the US. Even though
that's the thing that people keep asking, like, can they do it in the US?
Can they do it in the US is the big question.
It depends where it is.
Now here's the thing. It can happen, but they need the right build, and they need the right stars, and they need the right storyline in order to sell out this big arena. So like say like the Astrodome. You know what I'm saying? I think that holds like 65,000 strong, right? Or 75?
AEW and the Astrodome are not even close to that's impossible. Let's talk about like Rose.
I want to say impossible because I mean, like, listen,
they filled up Arthur Ashe.
There you go. That when it comes to impossible, like,
you
gotta admit, AEW has been the impossible. Like, I mean, that's just keeping the shit real. They have like literally over exceeded in areas that they was not supposed to exceed in.
No yeet. All right, Kimmy. No yeet.
No.
All right. You're not getting no yeetamania.
Fuck that.
Exactly.
You don't believe in no motherfucking yeet, nigga.
Fuck Rikishi's other son that's a twin that's not named Jimmy.
Fuck his butt cheek.
Wait, what? Wait, I ain't condoning that. So I believe this was done on because I didn't watch Collision. But I believe this was done on Saturday. But it was officially announced that Brian Keefe, the bounty hunter,
man, standing over.
Shout out to him. Like, if I could clap, I'm gonna try. You know what I'm saying? I got one hand. You know what I'm saying? Dark Kent, you want to clap?
Clapping.
Yes, thank you.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We met this guy. Okay, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And matter of fact, met his ass twice. That's the crazy part. Like, dude,
twice?
Yeah, because he came that next month. He came to Milwaukee. He came to Milwaukee for a showcase of the legends or something like that. Yeah, it was the same show that Booker T was supposed to be on, but he decided to pull out. Not literally though, but he decided to pull out at the last minute. Shut up! Don't look at me like that. Yeah, I'm not, and I'm not being sexual at all. No, but Brian Lee. Brian Lee is two different. Shut up. He is two different people, y'all. Like, he's the bounty hunter, but then by himself, when he's like mellow and just, by himself, dude is super fucking cool and super quiet. I'm like, bro, I did not know that you two was the same person. That's the crazy part. He was like, I'm just real chill. I'm like, okay, cool. I still want
shout out to him. Like I said, we actually got to meet him at we met him at like Jobber Slam. Yeah. Shout out to Jobber Tears and everybody over there. But yeah, definitely dope for him. I was hoping that they actually signed him, and I think they're actually about to sign Devon Eriks as well. So
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Devon Eriks?
I'm bad with names. When it comes to faces, I'm like, okay, I can.
Tag team, Von Eriks. There was for the Suns.
I need to see his face.
It's two of them. It's
you know the name Von Erich, right?
You know who the Von Eriks were, right?
I probably do. I just need to see
family. It's just a few of them, but Kevin's sons.
See, that's the problem. There's a few of them. Like, and I still don't know who he is.
Von Erich.
Give me the picture, and then I'll tell you. I'll give you confirmation.
Next topic.
Shit. The fuck?
Wow. So a lot of people had said, by the way, this is kind of going back to a hot take and pancake real quick, but a lot of people kind of were thinking maybe Brian Keefe, Hangman Adam Page, and Bandito should form the Outlaw stable.
Not mad at that.
Even though it's kind of weird because Hangman, you're from fucking Virginia, my guy. Like, I don't know like how cowboy you could be, but
I mean, like all three of them is like they have like Western like gimmicks, and all of them can be bounty hunters.
Listen, one's from Mexico, the other one's from Texas.
I mean, we have never seen that in professional wrestling. We have never seen that.
Putting Hangman in a stable is going to get him more over than he is now? No.
I mean, he's already over.
Yeah, he's really.
I mean, let's
be over. He's like.
I gotta listen. If I not to cut you off, if I gotta be honest, I think Hangman right now is possibly the king of the trilogies.
And to be honest with you, this is his best work since the founding of AEW. Is
Hangman more over than Orange Cassidy? No. Is Hangman more over than Moxley? No. Is Hangman
he's up there. He's up there.
Yeah,
he's up there,
but not by much. Not by much.
Yeah, he's up there, but I wouldn't say Moxley's going to be over him, and Cassie's going to be over him, but Hangman's up there.
And Swerve's over him.
Well, Swerve's over everybody right now.
Basically, he's hot. He's like red hot.
And the fact that I know we're going to have to talk about it when we talk about Dynamite, but that double turn. Okay, I'm just gonna. All right. Now this is the funny thing.
What the fuck?
Camille is no longer expected to be WWE bound. Is apparently now in deep talks with AEW. Now we talked about this. No, that's wow. All right. She went against Layla Hirsch when there was in AEW, and she was the NWA Women's Champion at the time. Exactly. But yeah, so Camille, for those who don't know, we talked about it a while ago. She was supposed to be
NWA.
Yeah, she was in NWA. She's
It's like
leaving.
it's like,
She's supposed to get an NXT contract from WWE. Apparently, she turned it down, and now is possibly going to AEW.
Interesting.
So yeah, that actually prompted someone to end up posting this. It's kind of with a little spoiler for what we have to talk about next in Wrestle Talk. But Will Ospreay, Kazuchika Okada, Mercedes Moné, and now Camille. Add in Jay White and Kota Ibushi from 2023. WWE fumbling all these free agents during active negotiations is crazy.
It's wild because, like, number one, like it or not, WWE is on fire. But how they've been fumbling these free agents is just wild to me. You know, and Hunter's always talking about, well, you know, we're the best product ever, and yeah, it's real fun right now. I can't see it because your roster is still trash. Sorry. I mean, it's I mean, like you bringing in like The Rock and shit, and Rock is literally the he's single-handedly like making WrestleMania 40 very interesting. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Roman Reigns sit on his couch, and then you got Cody Rhodes, but I digress. I mean, they really don't have a lot of like star power over there. Like they was okay. It was like, Chris, what about Jade Cargill? Once again, she's still in Mortal Kombat 2 in the Force, and she's still hiding, making appearances and shit. Other than that, I mean, shit, that's it. Well, what about New Day? New Day needs to stop playing with their booty hole. That's what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, whatever. Not trying to be nasty.
So going into our wrestling topics now. So first things first, Mercedes Moné is set to apparently debut at AEW's Big Business. Now, it's been basically reported that she's been under AEW's payroll for a while now, for at least like the last month. Apparently, she has been doing AEW behind the scenes work as of last week for like her debut, like video promotions and stuff of that nature. And then we found out that on Wednesday, Tony Khan that announced last week, he has some big announcement, huge announcement. And that huge announcement, which we're not even going to talk about during Dynamite because we can talk about it right now. The huge announcement was that AEW Big Business is coming to the TD Garden in Boston.
Hey, Bradley. You know, I've never been to Boston, but I will fly to go there. I'm not gonna lie.
Talk about my Celtics. So automatically,
Boston is the most racist city in the United States. Go to Boston.
I don't give, and no one cares. You fit right in. Anyway, so
no, you ever been to Boston? Actually, you would fit right in because you're not actually African American. Anyway, next question.
Wow, that's hilarious.
I'm sorry. Let me ask you a question.
I look like a real black person.
All right. Let me ask you a question. Since you want to question my blackness, where's your family from? Grenada.
Where?
Oh, got you. Heard you. So you're from Grenada, so you know really not that much about actual slavery, right?
Wait. Where?
You want to go there with me? Because I actually been to the plantation where my great aunt was and my great grandmother was. I actually got to pick out the cotton. I have the picture. It's on my page if you want to go look. So I actually have my roots and know where my roots is from. My actual family was in slavery. What about yours? Okay, got you.
No yeet.
So don't ever question my blackness.
No yeet.
I'm pretty sure I know more about anything when it comes to black history than you do.
No yeet.
Mr. Dark Kent.
No yeet.
Since you want to go there with me, I mean, what is it because I'm light skinned? You want to question me?
Yeet.
I don't care about my light skin or whatever, bro. I'm more blacker than most people.
Yeet.
And my blackness don't define my skin color. It's about actually what I have up here and what I have in here.
Yeet.
How many times have a white person called you nigga and you ain't do nothing about it? I actually fought people for that. What about you?
Yeet.
When all these black people was getting killed out here, who's the fucking person that was constantly telling people to come to these protests in Long Island? Me. Where were you at?
Yeet.
I ain't say you one time at none of these protests. Let me guess, you was too busy playing with your white buddies trying to do flag football, right?
Bro.
Oh, okay, got you. So let's get back to the show.
You're crazy.
Thank you. Now,
you are insane. God.
Insane.
Sorry, I had to get my Aquarius on. Don't question me.
You're Aquarius?
Anyway,
God.
yeah. So, like we were saying, AEW is coming to TD Garden. They're naming the event Big Business. And as if they couldn't make it more obvious, if you look right on the TD Garden, Boston is spelled with dollar signs. Right there. BOSSTON. I'm just going to pull up an old tweet that just basically confirmed it. Oh, wait. We're actually off of Instagram now. So shout out to everybody that tuned in on Instagram.
Shout out to Instagram.
All right. Let me just get rid of this real quick. And I'm going to put us on. Do I want to go on my page or should we go on Twitch, guys? Which one is it? We'll go on Twitch. Why not? Shout out to everybody on Twitch real quick. So 3, 2, and we are now on Twitch. So, like I was saying, shout out to everybody who's now tuning in from Twitch. But yes, Big Business. For those that do not know, she put it right there, Boston. This is back last year. BOSSTON. So shout out to Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are hating. A lot of people, somebody actually said on Twitter that they basically got Captain Forehead and it means nothing. But
they wasn't saying that when she was Sasha Banks and when they was actually doing the motions and shit. So they
wasn't saying that when they wanted her at the Royal Rumble.
Exactly. So
but, y'all now they're back to hating on the woman.
So you really need to stop being moist. Stop it. Just
weird.
Stop.
So the crazy thing is, TD Garden actually already spoiled it before Tony Khan could actually do the announcement.
Oh, Lord.
They posted it on their page that AEW's having an event there for Rampage, but they didn't name, all the other stuff for the Dynamite stuff. So
technically they didn't. I mean, they didn't say, "Hey, Mercedes is going to be there."
Garden, they have a new show. Like they're promoting their show. They're selling tickets. Like,
for those that actually, yes, it was Alabama. It was actually in the late 90s, Alabama.
I will never pick cotton down there, but I will put some cotton on my ball.
No, I just wanted to
Never mind.
Well, whatever you say. Yeah,
Matt,
you are late. What's up, Kendall? But yeah, so they posted it out there, and then right after the announcement, 120 minutes later, it's already sold out.
I'm not surprised. Wait, it's sold out? Are you serious? The Garden is sold out?
It's sold out.
Damn. Well, can't go now.
It's sold out.
Can't go now. Are you serious? When did it go on sale? Fuck. Okay, so how many people how many the stadium can hold?
That I'm not too sure. I can look it up real quick.
At
least what? Like
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because
20,000.
How many?
18 to 20. I'm gonna look at it.
Oh wow, that's a nice little number. Damn.
Are you sure? Wait, I'm just trying to type it in. Sorry, I got one arm.
That is insane. Because I was like, listen, I wouldn't mind taking a random trip out there, even though
it would have been
Boston
dope.
Is not really one of my favorite states.
Where do you see that? I can't find
18. He said 18,000.
Oh, yeah. So basketball.
19,580 on budget.
What's up, Will?
All right, so yeah.
Thank you, Marcus.
On Wiki, it says 156 for basketball. For hockey and box lacrosse, 850, and then for concerts, 20,000. So if you give or take with a ring, I would say an estimate maybe 18K.
Yeah, 18K. Mm-hmm.
So that's dope for them. Listen, shout out to Mercedes.
Yeah, especially this selling out like that. Reminds you, the show's in 6 weeks.
That's the
wow.
I'm like, that's wild.
Blew my mind. God damn.
I did not know that was going to happen. Right. So on other news that pissed me off and a lot of other people off. Mm-hmm. Now everybody knows I'm a TNA guy.
Oh,
I'm a TNA guy.
This part.
So let's just talk about this. Scott DIMORE was fired as the TNA president.
Terrible.
So I didn't know who this cat was, but I did hear that he was responsible for rebranding TNA and bringing TNA name back, which was actually pretty good. I also was watching some of the pay-per-view. On pay-per-view. I think it was Time to Kill or something like that, or Hard to Kill. That's one thing.
Scott DIMORE fixed TNA when Bischoff and Hogan fucked it up.
Yes.
So with that being said,
and Billy Corgan.
Yeah. So like with that being said, I do not know who in the fuck Anaheim is. I thought they was talking about people from Anaheim, California. I don't know. But
I'm just gonna put up the statement that
TNA
released. By the way, I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna let everybody else read it because it's a long statement. But saying that he's excited and honored to be the new TNA president, yada yada. Talking about this for a rich tradition and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing though. Here's the background for him. Okay. Anthony Cizzone, more than 30 years of broadcast and digital media experience. Oversees of all operations and financial performances of the entertainment group, which includes now, I'm just going to name this: Access TV, HD Net Movies, Game TV, Game Plus, Fight Network, Anthem Media Service. He also is responsible for broadcast and IT support for all the Anthem operations. So basically, they hired in-house. And everyone was like,
that is that is not only wild, but it's retarded as fuck. This is supposed to be your new president?
Yeah, this is the new guy.
So let me ask this question real quick. So you would have thought that your president would have had something to do with a wrestling background. I mean, you could be an IT person. I mean, I work in IT. You know what I'm saying? Like I work in tier 3 and I deal with the technical support. And you know what I'm saying? I'm good at my job. But if you're talking about, okay, well, we need you to perform over here. Like, you know, for the wrestling media or whatever. We need you to be one of our point guys. But I don't know shit about wrestling. And wrestling is vast. Like you especially if you're going to run a social media, it's not like you can learn this shit in like a day. You at least have to have at least about a good, like maybe fucking 5 years of experience just to at least learn what you're getting yourself into. If you're going to hire somebody from in-house, I hope this man has a background, because if he doesn't, he is not going to last long, because we're going to see it in the product. Like the motherfucker he doesn't know shit at all. So you're going to take somebody that was actually like passionate about changing fucking TNA, and it got my attention. And Team Lightskin can tell you, my no eater over here can tell you, I did not watch TNA in God knows how many years. And when I heard about the rebranding, people, right? When I heard about the rebranding, I said, let me go and take a look. Now you gonna fire the motherfucker? That doesn't make any sense.
When you talk about someone who brought TNA to the prominence of everyone, kept saying like, oh, TNA has the best women's division. TNA has the best this now. TNA has the best that. You want to know why? It's because of Scott DIMORE.
That's fucked up.
And you get rid of the guy that had so much passion, has been there for so long. Okay, so long. And it makes people answer questions, or ask questions, I should say. Mm-hmm. So more news about this came out, and I'm just going to read it here. It said more info on Anthem firing Scott DIMORE from TNA. PNW Insider, hold up. PNW Insider reports that there were rumblings that there would be changes coming to TNA. Several Anthem executives, including Ciccone and Ari Shavara, reaching out to several TNA staff and wrestlers so that they could get a better understanding of how the actual promotion operated, as well as to get feedback on the company. Talent felt that this was out of character for Anthem. Because remember, Anthem hasn't been doing shit for these people. They just gave them a television network. Just put that out there. It seems that Anthem was trying to get a lay of the land as they prepared as a TNA without Scott DIMORE. In a newer article, they said in a Zoom meeting was held for the TNA talent to discuss the change. And TNA talent were told that Scott had stepped down.
Wow. So you gonna lie?
Okay, this is sounding like Dixie Carter all over again for people that been in the know, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay, saying he stepped down, which some TNA have told PNW Insider that Scott didn't step down, as is not even what was stated in the Anthem official statement. The info didn't sit well with several other talent, with one stating this isn't the way to start off a relationship in the locker room. At the beginning of the call, before Anthem execs joined, several talent was said to be extremely angry, while some of their veterans tried to calm them down. A day suggested that give the new people a chance. You know what I'm saying? But Cizzoni read his prepared statement, the one that I posted, right? Mm-hmm. And some didn't like it, and some saw it as still a no-win situation since he was replacing Scott. Mm-hmm. But here's the crazy thing about all this. There was no info given to the talent on any changes to the creative team, except the current team will still be there, just without Scott DIMORE. Still sounding weird, right? Still sounding weird, like he's getting ousted, right? Hold up. The meeting, this is the best part about it. Not even the best part, the craziest part.
There's something going on that we're not hearing about.
The meeting didn't allow any talent to ask any questions.
Yeah.
One TNA talent says Anthem will have to do a lot of work while others are in the wait to see his stance. So now, what does all that mean? Like, why wouldn't they let anybody know? Why they're just firing him all of a sudden, right? Just only him. Mm-hmm. Then this came out. Scott DIMORE was trying to purchase TNA Wrestling from Anthem.
Wow. Also, the plan unfolds, or the plot unfolds.
So he was trying to purchase TNA, and this was also what came out, which is crazy, is that TNA, we all know, was rebranded. You know what I'm saying? It was Impact Wrestling for a long time. Then it was rebranded back to TNA.
Question I'm asking, and John, you would know the answer to this. Does Scott DIMORE have the money to buy TNA?
Yeah, he could get the financial backers if he wanted to.
Okay.
Not saying there's plenty of people that would want to be invested in TNA. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, without Scott DIMORE, TNA would be on the fucking WWE network for a videotape library. That's all it would be. You know what I'm saying? So it's just highly disrespectful. But then this came out that apparently that he asked them for more money so that they can bring in more talent. And they got mad at the fact that he was bringing in outside talent. They got mad at the fact of Jordan Grace basically going to the WWE for the Royal Rumble. They got mad at all these fucking things because everybody was giving praises to Scott DIMORE and not Anthem.
Shout out Jordan Grace for working for Anthem.
Yes. Now, here's a crazy thing. I'm going to put this out here too. Moose came out and said, if Scott DIMORE isn't here, then Moose isn't here. You want to know why? When Chris Van Lee did an interview with Moose, Moose has said straight up, if it wasn't for Scott DIMORE, he would have went to WWE. He stayed with TNA because he's friends with Scott DIMORE.
He's not going anywhere.
Shut your mouth, because they actually had a contract from WWE. He turned it down to go sign with TNA because he's friends with Scott DIMORE. A lot of people are friends and basically sign back to TNA because of Scott DIMORE.
Okay,
let's be honest. You do not act like as if AEW would not be calling for Moose to come to fucking ROH.
You
or
think
to
realistically, if Moose leaves Impact, he's gonna get over anywhere else?
Yeah, he could.
Probably not. No.
Bro, you act like this man isn't friends with multiple people in WWE.
If Moose goes to WWE,
look, I get it. You don't like the fucking man, but what the fuck are you saying? Like, what the fuck are you really saying?
Moose will end up being Ezekiel Jackson if he goes to WWE.
Because you think so.
No.
Because you think so. Who would you be if you was in WWE?
Who would I be?
Ricardo Rodriguez?
No, the Repo Man. Next question.
No, you wouldn't be Repo Man. I mean, you are garbage, but you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be Repo Man.
Right.
Now, like I was saying, Scott DIMORE isn't here, then Moose isn't here. He said that he wouldn't have signed with TNA if it wasn't for Scott DIMORE. So, this also came out. Multiple people. Even Trinity, who is not even in Impact anymore. Not at all. She's back in WWE. And even she came out and said straight up, we don't play about Scott DIMORE. Okay, bye. Moose, I'm at loss for words, shutting down for a few days. That's his best friend. Jody Threat, not all people in leadership roles are leaders. Scott DIMORE was a leader. Honored to have him been led by him. Thank you for everything. Jake Something, proud to be a Scott DIMORE guy. Thanks for everything. Alex Zane, shout out to Scott DIMORE for not only the opportunities he gave me personally, but also what he's done for me as a whole. Kellen Kling, who's actually injured right now. I don't have any pictures, but thank you, Scott. The opportunities you allowed me last year changed me for the better and gave me such confidence in a dark time. Forever grateful for that. So, Dave Pinter said, I'm just going to say, without Scott DIMORE, TNA would have been on the video library owned by WWE. I saw him strip that thing down to the studs and rebuild it in less than skeletons where it stands today. Like, let's just be honest here. Like, if it wasn't for the man, nobody would have been even talking about TNA anymore. Because a lot of y'all ripped the motherfucking company off. I remember.
Why are we still talking about TNA?
I know, I did.
You know what I'm saying? So, this also had came out, and this is what I found to be even more creepy about this whole thing. And I'm really getting... Now, I don't know how true this is or not, but this was basically reported by Cultaholic. How do you pronounce it? Cultaholic. It's been reported by Cultaholic Wrestling that Anthem, TNA's parent company, is open to allowing wrestlers to request their release, but said releases will only be granted based on the impact of the wrestler's importance to the company. Anthem is reluctant to grant releases to stars such as Jordan Grace because of her championship status and the buzz surrounding her from her at the Rumble. So you're willing to let talent go now because you let Scott DIMORE go now, and all because he tried to basically purchase the company so that he can basically do better things for the company.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I don't understand that shit. I mean, because the company was doing fine.
That's why I'm not understanding this firing. And I think this firing was borderline fucking personal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say what it is, bro. TNA will never get over like how I wanted it to be because they always shoot themselves in the fucking foot.
Just like now.
That's correct.
And that's the problem with it. It's like they are so good, bro. They have been so fucking good, and they've gotten better from the shit that they had to go through to come back and be in a prominent light. And then you fucking say, well, thanks for getting us here, but we don't need you anymore. They literally did the fucking Andy from Toy Story. I don't want to play with you anymore.
I'm sorry for laughing.
So, but that's not the only change in management that's happened this week. Because last week we had The Rock. This week we have Scott DIMORE, and now we also had during the weekend. For those that watch Stardom, Rosie Ogata, who is basically responsible for everything over there in Stardom, was fired.
Did they
and a lot of people was like, you want to know why? Let's go through it. Stardom and Bushido Road has confirmed that Rosie Ogawa has been fired for poaching wrestlers and staff from Stardom. Dave Muscle reported that Rosie played a huge role in Kairi Sane returning back to WWE because she found out that he wasn't going to be staying there. So she decided that she went to WWE. Mm-hmm. Now, Tony Khan seems to be happy because he posted out a tweet saying good for you or whatever. And seems to be happy that Rosie is gone. And this is most likely because Rosie wanted nothing to do with AEW, which is probably why there was no partnership between AEW and Stardom during their AEW Forbidden Door pay-per-views. Now, Rosie Ogata has gone to Twitter and said that the truth of his firing will be told someday and that he is worried about Stardom wrestlers right now. He also thanked everyone for his time in Stardom. Now, President Okada and Bushido Road fight merchandise manager Oyama will be taking over as the booker for Stardom. Now, as far as Julia, which everyone's been talking about, for God knows how long, she also is going to be out of Stardom. The reason apparently why she was staying was because of Rosie. And now the new rumor is that because he was poaching talent for WWE, he's actually headed to WWE with Julia.
I have no comment.
So I don't know what's up with these companies. This is, bro, we're in February.
Quez, you wanted to impact like 10, like a 5-minute impact thing. You got it.
It's just I think the there was another one that I believe he left out. I don't know if you guys were talking about this last week, but The Rock's daughter. Did you guys talk about her?
She's on NXT.
Yeah, and
she's running NXT.
And people were mad at her because of what her father did.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get into that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So
her death threats are crazy, but if you watch NXT on Tuesday, The Rock's daughter she got the thick. She's thicky. All right.
So,
next.
Yeah, because like I said, people said it was close to the start and say you have no idea how upset wrestlers and media are at Tony for sticking it to Rosie. So any type of like relationship that he thought he would have had with Stardom, I don't know. That's not my business. But what we need to talk about is John Laurinaitis has been singing.
Yeah.
He looks like next
so I just find it very funny that this man went from I'm gonna get some pussy, I'm gonna get your pussy, I'm gonna get the pussy that you lend me, to now that I'm a victim. How the fuck does that work?
When shit hits the fan, people start to show like why do you think Kevin Dunn left? Like Kevin Dunn was like, yo, I'm out. Like
when I tell you that there is no such thing as loyalty anymore, it does not matter how long you know these motherfuckers for years. I'm gonna tell you something. Like I told this one cat that tried to say that I'm trying to patch things up with you and blah blah blah. I'm gonna tell you like this. Someone once told me that when someone reveals themselves to you, when they truly reveals themselves to you, believe them.
Okay.
Because 9 times out of 10, this is who they are. They're not lying to you.
Next wrestling topic. What you said about loyalty is completely untrue, man. You just have bad friends.
Excuse me?
I said what you said about loyalty is completely untrue. You just have bad friends.
No. See, this is the difference between me and you. You need to get out the bubble a little bit more often because, you know, in life, I've had friends for 20 years. This motherfucker decided to steal from me. And remember, like I have. If you wait. It ain't just him.
You said the nigga stole from you, fam.
Excuse me, sir. Once again, you can be the most loyal motherfucker, and then on top of that, we see that in professional wrestling. Don't sit up here and tell me that, you just had bad friends. You tell that shit to Scott Hall. You tell that shit to Kevin Nash. What they did to Vince McMahon. Remind you, they supposed to be cool, right? Oh, we'll be with you, but it's all this money that they're offering me.
Next wrestling.
What's that?
This is the topic, bro. We're talking about the John Laurinaitis thing. So he said that he's a victim all of a sudden, right? But then
incorrect.
This is he's not no victim. We know that for a fact. You're not a victim. But then because you're snitching, this is what I like. Thank you for being Sammy the Bull in this federal indictment here. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you for being the Tekashi 6ix9ine, Johnny. Okay, Johnny Ace. Thank you. You might want to cover your credit card, by the way. It's in the back of your phone. Yeah. So, Vice News reports that John Laurinaitis, through his attorney, admitted that WWE management knew about Ashley Mazzaro's claim that she was forced against her will in Kuwait while on the WWE Tribute to the Troops tour in 2006. Now, for those who don't know, as you can read it right there, WWE publicly denied knowledge of this ever happening during her suit that she literally put out in 2016, I believe?
I'll be right back, fellas.
Okay. That she put out in the 2016, right? Now, saying that they had no knowledge of it after she, unfortunately committed suicide from her depression.
They had all knowledge of it. And it's just coming out now that everything got covered up. Like, it's fucked up to say, but it's true. Like, shit gets covered up. It's like, hey, we're going to this foreign country. We're doing a thing for the troops. Like, whatever happens to you, just cover it up.
But, bro, it gets deeper.
But it's fucked up. It's like, you can't do shit like that. I don't know.
In a sworn affidavit her lawyer released in 2019 after her death, She stated that she was injected with a paralyzing drug and forced against her will by someone representing himself as a U.S. Army doctor while on tour with the WWE. Mazzaro also said that top executives at the company, including McMahon and Laurinaitis, told her not to talk about the incident and agreed to not to talk about it themselves, in part to preserve the company's reputation, relationship with the military.
That's insane.
But listen, we've been talking about this for the longest. People kept saying, "Oh, it's not true." But now it's out there. Okay, now it's out there. He told me not to let one bad experience ruin the good work they were doing. Now, Vice News actually dropped this today, by the way. They said that the statement reads as follows: it's been reproduced verbatim as it was provided to Vice News with the exception of one redaction. So this right here is when Ashley came out in her statement, right? She actually said this. Now, there's one name that's redacted. I'm going to let you guys figure out who's the redacted name. During my time with WWE, I had observed Vince McMahon making out with other divas in the locker room, but he never paid attention to me, and I assumed I was not his type. This changed after my Playboy cover was released. I was fortunate enough to be allowed to fly on the company jet and stay at the same hotels as the executives for a period of time so that I can get home faster to spend some time with my daughter. One of these occasions, Vince was attempting to get me alone with him in his hotel room late at night, and I felt extraordinarily uncomfortable. He began calling the hotel room phone and my cell phone nonstop. I called Kevin Dunn to explain the situation, and he said I should tell Vince I was not feeling well and would see him on TV the next day. Mind you, she said Kevin Dunn, the guy that basically left and was like, quit all of a sudden, resigned, I should say.
Quit, bro.
Yeah, you know, because he knew. The next day, so I did. They said immediately after that night. Now this is the sick shit. For those that remember how she ended up leaving or whatever, right? Okay. Immediately after that night, Vince started writing my promos for me. Vince does not write promos for female wrestlers. That is the job for the creative department. And he certainly wouldn't have, under any normal circumstances, written a promo for me. But he did. And the promos were written in a clear intention of ruining my character. I brought the first script Vince wrote for me to WWE employer in charge of creative at the time, Michael Hayes. He says, "You're not saying this. Who the expletive?" Probably said fuck. "Who the fuck wrote this?" And I told him Vince did. He said, "Well, kids, these are the breaks." Meaning that Vince wanted to end my career and destroy my reputation on my way out. He is known for this type of behavior and also did this to Redacted upon her departure from WWE. She says, in addition, after that night, each time I walked by him, he would make vulgar sexual comments that were clearly designed to make me uncomfortable. So, I've been saying for the longest justice for Ashley Mazzaro. And it fell on deaf ears. I'm happy that this is coming out. Because like I said, justice for Ashley Mazzaro. Okay? But another thing that got added to it was another female wrestler said, "I wish I could speak on the matter. Unfortunately, I cannot. It's a difficult position I'm in because I still work in the industry, and unfortunately, there is no positive on women speaking out at this time. We tried before, but we were surrounded by whisperers or radio silence. I really wish I could. I'm just glad this is getting out."
Said
right?
Vince.
Say what?
Said Vince. That's great. Like, dude, Vince McMahon, everything they're saying about you is 100% true. He needs to not say anything.
Same here, bro.
Although long-winded, I think that Ashley Mazzaro's situation was fucked up. Like, like you're going to do these service people a favor, and then terrible shit happens to you. So.
It's just a really, really sad situation, man.
No bueno.
Like I said, I met the woman one time, and she was very, very nice and very sweet. So, like, when she passed away, it kind of hit me harder. You know what I'm saying? Because like I met the person. You know what I'm saying? If I never met her, I wouldn't have like felt that, you know, but the fact that I met her is like, it sucks. You know what I'm saying? This whole situation sucks. And now I'm just thinking about like her daughter. Her daughter's actually now old enough to know what's going on. And she's reading all this stuff as it's coming out. So my heart and, you know, prayers goes out to her as well. Cause this is, it's a good thing that it's coming out, but at the same time, it's like, damn. Like you think you knew, but you don't. That's the crazy shit, bro. All right. So the last bit of news, I don't know why that was still up there. It was supposed to be this. But the last bit of news is, well, The Rock, Roman Reigns, and Cody story. Now, I know Dark Ken's going to pop up on the fucking screen for this.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you finish what you have to say and then talk about shit.
The only problem is that you already feeling some type of way because you talked to somebody before you came on the show and they already got you riled up. And you already texted me apparently that you were choosing violence tonight or whatever you tried to say. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, Triple H started the show, apparently. Shout out to everybody that's watching SmackDown. I'll catch you later. You know what I'm saying? But word. So
hey, hold up. I can speak.
What are you trying to speak about? What are you trying to speak about?
And tell me
Team Cody or Team Rock? Which one you choosing?
Obviously, Team Cody. Tell me I'm tripping. Have Cody beat Rock. Boom. Biggest star in wrestling. He's already one of the biggest stars in wrestling. And you don't think The Rock slapped Cody to put him over? The only reason why The Rock pumped out Cody like that was to put him over. Like,
bro.
That slap did a lot for Cody Rhodes, bro.
So for the people that what's up, nephew? A lot of people in the comments are saying
Nothing.
Rock, Chris Rock, Cody, bruv. Rock. So let's just go into this. Confirmed that The Rock's idea to put himself in WrestleMania main event, right? And we all know that.
Do me a favor and confirm my nuts. Cody Rhodes leaves WrestleMania with the title.
Okay, I'm glad you think so. You know what I'm saying? Bloodline Rock. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, Adam? I'll see you in a minute. How's it going? So let's talk about it. This happened on Friday when we thought, you know, Cody was coming out there because,
right.
You know, and he said that he was going to pick
hear
Rock.
More in the chat, like,
and
who leaves WrestleMania with the title?
So anyway,
Cody Rhodes, man.
Anyway, so like I was saying, Cody came out there, you know what I'm saying, and he basically confronted Roman Reigns. I was going to basically talk about the fact that, you know, well, everything else that Roman Reigns said, but we're going to wait to that for SmackDown. But he damn sure came out and he said all the stuff like, you know, like I've been thinking and, you know what I'm saying, I want everything you have. The story is, you know, he tried to change the narrative once again, but he said that the narrative, you know, or what's the story? The story is that I want to win that title, you know, for Reigns, or I want to take everything that you have. And well, this is funny. It's funny that because of this and The Rock coming out and doing that stare down with Roman Reigns, that y'all went berserk. Y'all people went crazy. Like crazy. Can we talk about the fact that people started giving this shit dislikes? I didn't even know that YouTube still had dislikes. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, yo, bro, you muted. You gotta unmute yourself. There you go. I don't know where Dark came
My
from.
hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it still exists. We just don't talk about it too much.
I don't even see it. What happened? He's having his connection is scary right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can put in my Cody shots. Yeah. So did we get to the
please
point where
don't.
he's a bitch?
Oh my god. Yeah, wow. He no, we couldn't even get there because he kept talking, saying that, you know, Cody's gonna win the title. And I literally posted up there, you know, saying who's Team Cody or Team Rock, and everybody in the comments has said Team Rock.
Yeah, because like number one, there's nothing closely interesting about Cody Rhodes other than the type of genitalia that he has. He's definitely not swinging around, because last night he definitely was the personification of a dirty bottom.
Oh my Lord.
And
Wait, so people posted this, and this is, I'm not even gonna show this guy's name. He's a weirdo. Said, today I feel ashamed to be a wrestling fan. For years we begged The Rock to return to face Roman, WrestleMania 37, WrestleMania 38, 39. We were all begging the man, but he wasn't able to come because of his busy schedule. And when he finally did, y'all give him this reception. The Rock is one of the greatest of all time. He is in the Mount Rushmore of wrestling alongside legends like John Cena, Undertaker, and many more. He doesn't deserve this hate at all. And by the way, nothing has been announced yet about the match. Maybe this is a swerve for some work. Just wait and let things play out instead of crying on Twitter for some engagements. Y'all ruined Batista's return in 2014, and now you're ruining The Rock's return.
First of all,
then it went to 225. Then by the last time I checked, I think it was like 500K plus dislikes. I'm like,
so let's go back to the Batista situation. So Batista didn't have no business. Him and his skinny jeans had no business being in the Royal Rumble to begin with. Batista, right? He had no business being up in that motherfucker anyway. So we're not going to compare those two. Number two, excuse me. I'm on number two, coming from number one to go back to number two. So the problem is with The Rock and Roman or whatever, it is 3 years too late. 3 years too late. Rock is not even ring shape ready, because every time this man talks, he have to gather his breath. And this is not 2003 Rock. This is 2024, which he's 52. He's cocky. He's knocking on the door. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Yeah. So that's where Rock can be the special enforcer. As a matter of fact, there is rumors that it's supposed to be like a tag team with him, Roman versus Seth and Cody at the Elimination Chamber. But once again, this is only a rumor. And I think we like a couple of weeks away from the Elimination Chamber.
I wanted to play out. But did other people, or like The Rock, which I'll end up saying what he said later. But let's just go into this. So you guys out of nowhere started the hashtag "We Want Cody."
That's probably the most moist
it was trending
hashtag ever. But it was trending.
It was trending, you know. But we thought like, oh, this is funny. You know what I'm saying? This is hilarious. But then, this is the crazy thing. So y'all decided this shit, right? I hope The Rock gets fucking killed, and I hope Roman Reigns get fucking leukemia. We want Cody. Hashtag WrestleMania.
See, this is why I don't like you wrestling fans of 2000 of this generation. Y'all preach one thing and then y'all do another. Okay, y'all obsessed with y'all wrestlers, but then when you don't get your way, you want to show up on their doorstep.
There's only WWE fans to do this shit, by the way.
Right, but this is what I'm going to do. Like, if I was a WWE wrestler, you come up to my door, I'm shooting you right in your fucking head. Plain and simple. Because I didn't invite you over. And why are you here? I don't play them games. Like, wrestlers, for me, are being too nice. And I get it, they don't want to fumble the bag, but the problem is that these fans are way too disrespectful, and they're bitching over grown ass men that don't even know them. You only view them on TV. You want to know them? Get into the wrestling podcast business. Get into that.
Darken, I don't know if you can hear me, but it says device not connected, and you have to connect your mic and cam.
Oh Jesus!
So I'm not too sure what happened.
Yeah, Dan, I agree with you. They're fucking dumb. Like I don't get that shit,
bro. But it even gets worse. It gets worse. So this comes up. Sorry, let me move Dan's comment real quick. That The Rock's daughter had to delete her Twitter account because she was receiving death threats. Y'all started issuing death threats to his daughter, bro. Can y'all leave me she said straight up, can y'all leave me out of this fuck stakes? I'm busy running a show. Death threats over a situation I have nothing to do with, like, be fucking for real.
I don't understand that, bro.
Y'all was wishing death on this man's daughter, bro, because hashtag we want Cody.
But yet y'all the same people that want The Rock involved in the storyline, but you gonna threaten his kid
Fickle.
because shit didn't go your way.
Fickle. Okay, you guys are fickle. You guys been begging for this fucking match for the past I don't know how many years, and now that it's about to happen, you're like, but wait, Cody and his story. See, the problem is you guys, you're so fucking impatient. And as of last night, that showed you guys that you guys are fucking idiots. Because a lot of you fucking weird ass little marks, you little weeboos, okay, you little weird ass, nerd ass, neck beard ass motherfuckers. Y'all actually think because you guys kept putting the hashtag we want Cody that this made everything change.
And to be really honest with you, shit can still change.
And y'all got worked. Just say you guys got worked.
Yeah.
You did all of this shit just to get worked. You want to know why? Because it came out that The Rock was behind hashtag we want Cody.
I mean, like 9 times out of 10.
He was handing out signs at Monday Night Raw.
Right. 9 times out of 10, Cody's probably going to finish his story. But it's not going to... He's going to... I'm telling you, bro. I really believe...
He's not going to finish it this year.
No. I think he's going to finish it, but he's going to get screwed. I think that's what's going to happen because, like, we don't talk about... This is the lurking threat that we don't talk about because guess what?
Oh, DP?
We wasn't talking about Seth Rollins when he cashed in at WrestleMania 31. Remember, he was losing all the way up to WrestleMania, even in his match against Randy Orton. They're doing the same thing with Damian Priest. Remind you, they're not talking about Damian Priest. As a matter of fact, Damian Priest is not even in the Elimination Chamber, which I'm watching SmackDown right now. So there's 12 participants from SmackDown. I think
I saw AJ and Drew.
Yep. And remind you, Priest is not even in that match. I'm telling you that he laying low. He laying low for WrestleMania. If he doesn't catch it, he a dumb motherfucker.
We'll see. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Dark Kent. I think he's having problems with his connection. So
I'm here.
So good. Yeah, thank you. So literally said we want Cody rally, and literally this is what they did. They had a whole we want Cody rally,
and no one gave a fuck anyway. And I'm very upset that his mouth is wide open, like he getting ready to suck dick. They literally said they magnified the fucking yes movement because apparently it's supposed to be the we want Cody supposed to be the yes movement. Yeah,
but
and number one, let me tell you, okay, there are similarities with the yes movement and the Cody we want Cody, but the thing is that this shit happened organically and we were really into it. We really was. The Cody movement is just a bunch of wet, moist, self-entitled, fans that want to get their way. Back in 2000, what was this, 2013, 2014, whatever? This shit was organic. This shit wasn't even supposed to happen. The shit was a phenomenon. Like, everybody was fucking talking about it. Yes, similar to Cody. But the thing is like, Daniel Bryan, like, he was that type of face where he will never give up. Like, we wanted to like him. But the thing is, with Cody, it's like we're being forced to like him. I mean, even with the being bitch slapped last night, even with the whole thing with, you know, I'm glad he came back home. I still don't give a fuck about Cody at the end of the day.
I don't think anybody really does. So let's even go further with this. So, someone even has said, like, there was no marching for Palestine, no marching for sexual assault victims, Vince, no marching for the fight racism, but you're holding a rally for a white man with an American flag tattooed on a scripted show because he didn't get what he wanted.
That is wild to me. That's wild.
Then it came out that apparently WWE is reportedly monitoring the negative fan feedback on The Rock taking Cody's WrestleMania spot. But they're the one who put it on their page that Cody refused to fight Roman and gave the spot to The Rock. That's what WWE wrote on the internet.
And I really feel in so many ways, bro, this was a distraction from Vince.
That's all it was. And they literally said mission accomplished. They did all this so that they can get the spotlight off of what came out about
that.
Vince.
That was merely a distraction. That's it. That's what it was.
Because they knew more shit. And the crazy thing is, me and Enforcer, shout out to Enforcer, who's also part of Heels for Life and also part of Embrace the Thirds podcast. Sometimes you guys do see him in the comments. But anyway, when me and him was talking, we literally said, like, when all this shit came out last week, we was like, we're gonna wait. Because I got really heated. Like, you know what I'm saying, before about it. And we said we're gonna wait because more stuff is gonna end up coming out. Now that Rock and Cody and Roman Reigns shit happens on Friday. That's what everybody's talking about. The Rock's getting all these death threats and all that shit now, right? Okay, got it. Now we go on Monday Night Raw. They have the "We Want Cody" signs and all that other stuff. Seth Rollins out here looking like a side bitch. All again, you know what I'm saying, begging to get a fucking match with Cody. We fucking fast forward into, you know, more stuff coming out. Now, like I said, all monitoring and feedback, and he basically started this shit. And all of this now, after the press conference, I'm gonna say, the stuff comes out about Ashley Mazzaro and John Laurinaitis knowing about it and everything. More stuff is going to come out about this Vince stuff. So it does not matter how much the WWE tries to fucking put the sugarcoat wall over our eyes. Pay attention to the stuff that's going on with Vince. Okay? It's a distraction. Yes, I can enjoy everything with the Cody Rhodes and the Roman Reigns Rock drama, you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to be taking place over the next course of a couple of months. But at the same damn time, bro, I'm not going to fucking forget about what's going on. WWE loves putting this distraction shit out there all the fucking time when they get this shit exposed.
Exactly. I was like, listen, do not get the shit misconstrued. Just because we're on the road to WrestleMania does not mean that we have completely ignored what's going on with Vince. And if you guys think that this is like a game, no, because your boy Triple H, that people wants to classify as Jesus and the next savior to Vince McMahon or whatever, you know, you're gonna have to like kind of keep it, you know, put this in the back of your mind that Triple H might be going down too. So that's something you might want to consider.
That all came out too, by the way, that the majority of the people that all knew are going to come out there, because for those that don't know, the lady did say that's basically in charge of, you know, helping Janet, whatever her name is. Basically, basically that if these people don't start releasing the names of these people, then she will. Because there are people that knew.
And
their first investigation last year.
Right, because John Laurinaitis, that listen, that's only you're only scratching the surface. We're not even scratching the surface.
Tried to say that apparently Stephanie, she didn't leave last year because of the whole story that basically came out this year, but she left because of the fact that she didn't want to be around her father.
Yeah, and that's around the time of Janet's timeline. So, and remind you, she knew what was going on. Hunter knew what was going on too. Now, we was talking about this on our podcast as well, that Triple H was, I think he was recovering from heart surgery. Now, you can't tell me that he did not know. He tell all his business to his wife, and of course, they're always talking about the father too. You know, I mean, when you having pillow talk, nigga, listen, I'll be singing to the motherfucking moon, straight up, blood and all. You know, just saying, man. You know,
listen, Triple H knew. No matter how you put it, Triple H fucking knew.
And if that is the case,
Nick Khan knew too.
Might be gone. Yeah, Nick Khan too. That's another thing. You gotta understand, people that was surrounding Vince McMahon, there's a lot of them. There's not just a few. There's a lot of them. And TKO do not like bad publicity.
And that's why they're telling. They basically were the ones who told Vince to. Is he back?
There you go.
No, he's not. His internet's still. Yeah, he says his internet is like stopping him right now. Try to reset the router, bro.
Or try to go on your
the other laptop
or your cell.
No, he hasn't. The cell phone. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So when everyone was talking about the We Want Cody shit, The Rock is the top merchandise seller on WWE.shop.com.
I bet he is.
Then this came out because he was on the Pat McAfee show. Okay, for those that don't know, he was on the Pat McAfee show the day of the conference. Okay, the man came out and said straight up, the second Roman said years ago that he was ahead of the table and our bloodline. That's when our story began. So it's finally all happening now. Because if you be honest here, I mean, Roman said it right there on the stage. Like, listen, no one cares about your story. Like this, like no one cares. You're irrelevant, just like your father. But I'm
killed him on that one.
Yeah, we're just gonna let it rock. So he also came out and said straight up, he has a feeling that this press conference will be talked about forever.
Not really,
because the man said, "I see grown ass men posting a whole day. We want Cody to finish the story." I called them Cody crybabies, and you know, their wives say, "Hey, honey, want to have sex?" And they're like, "No, man, I want Cody to finish the story." He said, like his son comes up and tries to ask, like, "Hey, Dad, will you come outside and play with me?" No, I want Cody to finish the story.
That's funny as hell.
Dark King, he was talking about you.
He really was.
He kind of was talking about Dark King. I kind of felt that way. I didn't want to say it. I said,
Dark King too.
I want my brother to be on the screen right now, but like, I'm sorry. He was talking about you.
Talking about you.
He was definitely talking about you.
I just said, wow. He was talking about Dark King.
Yeah, this is the whole quote for those that don't know. He said, The Rock says this, those Cody crybabies, the ones that every 10 tweets are shoving a chicken nugget in their mouth. Every 20 tweets are shoving 2 McNuggets in their ass. All you got to do is sit back, know your role, shut your mouth, and enjoy the ride that The Rock is going to take your candy asses on. So hashtag that. Hashtag shut your bitch asses up. Hashtag Cody crybabies. And someone actually said to The Rock in the tweet that, oh, Cody crybabies will never be trending. That shit was actually in the top 5 trending.
People really need to shut the fuck up and need to stop like thinking that power, like Rock don't have no power.
But here's the crazy thing. This is what The Rock says. He says, I know it, you know it, we know it. Roman knows it, Cody knows it. His little crybaby fans know it. The Rock versus Roman Reigns is the biggest main event in the history of WrestleMania. The Rock and Roman, and it'll end. Oh, I'll end it there. They all know it. Let's be honest here. Like,
I mean, it is, but like family versus family, it's just it need more emotion. It need more like it.
We've been waiting.
We've been waiting. Yeah, we've been waiting a long time. We have, but a rerun, the sequel better be better than the first one. Like Ghostbusters was great. No. Matter of fact, not Ghostbusters. Back to the Future was great. Was cool. It was cool. Back to the Future 2 was perfect. Like it was a rerun, but it was a great rerun with a twist. I don't think that Roman versus Cody is going to be like Back to the Future 2. It's just not.
See, the thing is, I have an idea. And this is my thing that I tried to say to Dark Camp, but he didn't want to listen to me. Mm-hmm. I said, why not give Cody a trilogy story? It's a story, right? completely finishing the story, right? Now, if we think about it, this story started with Roman Reigns. Roman
Right.
Reigns has his own story.
Right. And Rock
Okay.
had his own story with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He didn't win until the
Exactly.
third act.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. I have a good feeling that Cody is not going to finish his story at WrestleMania. I feel as if, we might get Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth at WrestleMania night 1, and we might get the Roman versus Cody at night 2.
But don't you think that's kind of oversaturating it though?
No, because it's all about the way that everything is building now. If you look at how yesterday was, the way that things are building now, I love it. They're cooking now. They're really cooking now. So
But
I'm
it's
going to say
you still got the same people in the main
not quite,
event.
but not quite. Because now The Rock hasn't been there. When's the last time The Rock was a main event of any WrestleMania?
Well, I mean, I get that part, but then I'm talking about the other ones. I'm talking about Roman and Cody, and then
Now,
Seth Rollins.
Seth's not going to get. Yeah, I don't think Seth is going to get his main event unless it's going to be with what may happen. However, the reason why I say that I feel as if it's going to be Cody not finishing it at WrestleMania is because apparently The Rock's writer and creator guy, Brian Hurwitz, said something about that they're looking at for the long ride for Roman and The Rock. It's starting at WrestleMania 40. It's going to have something happen at SummerSlam, and then it's going to finish at WrestleMania 41.
I think Rock is going to cost Roman somehow, some way. That's what
I think Rock is going to basically cost Cody his match. Cody is going to lose his mind.
Yep.
Cody has not signed the contract just yet.
He has signed. He ain't going nowhere.
I know, but
Going nowhere.
Cody has not signed a contract yet. How about? I don't know. Does anybody type in the comment? Has SummerSlam been announced anywhere yet?
Not yet.
SummerSlam 2024 has not been announced yet, correct?
Mm-mm.
Now, what if SummerSlam 2024 gets announced at Madison Square Garden?
They just get announced at Madison Square Garden.
Now, think about what I said, though.
I know.
Like, where did his daddy, where did his daddy supposedly win that title?
And that's actually one of the greatest SummerSlams to happen, too, at Madison Square Garden. SummerSlam 98.
Now, he didn't win that title. Now, say he didn't win that title, right? He didn't win that title. Not for his daddy. Daddy didn't win that title, right? At SummerSlam. He didn't win that. Oh, sorry, not SummerSlam, but at Madison Square Garden. He didn't win that title. So, wouldn't it make more sense for if it gets announced at SummerSlam that Cody finishes the story at the place that his daddy won the title, but he didn't win the title?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. Are people going to be patient enough for that? They should. Because you guys are too fucking entitled, constantly saying, well, Cody needs to win. Cody needs to win. I need Cody to win the title. I need the Dark Kents of the fucking world. Mm-hmm. Instead of realizing that it's not about what you fucking want. The problem with you fucking fans is that you guys think that the WWE cares about what you want. They tell you what you want. That's the difference. Listen to what I said. They don't care about what you want. They tell you what you want. They give you what you want. And you may sit here and lie and boo or whatever the case may be. They give you what the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you want Cody to struggle. I've been saying it since last year. The man hasn't struggled, bro. He has not struggled. And this whole single time leading up to this Roman shit, he hasn't done shit. He went against Brock. That's it. He went against Brock and had to deal with the Judgment Day for the tag titles. Whoop-de-damn-do.
But I'm gonna say this though. There is some sense of, I guess, exhaustion with this storyline. Now, Rock have injected with electricity that, like, it really has self-started or ignited a rage in this storyline, because now this is, I think we're going into the third inning with the bloodline. Now we got Rock and Roman possibly joining forces. I would have never seen that. Now this is something I'm really looking forward to. But then there's a possibility that we might have a Samoan dynasty war World War III that's going on, because if the other fight too is supposed to be coming back or coming to WWE, it's going to really set the events that we really want to see. I think this is the part that we really want to see in the Bloodline.
Dylan, so basically Rikishi had tweeted out saying what is going on or what just happened. Now Rikishi is looking at it from the way that The Rock is looking at it in a way. I can't hear. You're not. That's what I said. If it's, you have to try to restart your connection, Dark Kent. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, because like if you can't restart your connection, like I said, you might have to use your cell phone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another part. Cody didn't even get along with his daddy, but he's making that whole
part. Like he was making it. I don't see. This is the part I don't get. Like if you trying to get people to be sympathetic, you're gonna have to pick out a story where it's not like, okay, I'm gonna pretend that I care about my daddy, or I'm gonna pretend that my daddy cared about me.
For my daddy.
You know what I'm saying? I did it for my daddy.
Stunning like my daddy.
You know
what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to basically.
And then on top of that, your father didn't even train you. He didn't even want to train you. He didn't.
But
even
he trained Roman Reigns. Hey, his real son already finished the story for you.
Right. And even Roman said that, hey, listen, I know your father is gone though, but I'm gonna tell you what your daddy told me. I'm not
talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Oh,
yeah, sounding like my daddy, man.
Like, no, like the fuck.
Like your last name is Reynolds, nigga. You're not even a Rhodes. Anyway, so my bad, that part. So the Kiko show, yesterday, that has everybody talking about it, and it has like over 3 million fucking views, I believe. Yeah, started off with Seth coming out, and he asked for Cody Rhodes to come out, where it didn't happen because Roman came out.
That belt looks beautiful, dude.
I love that belt. I mean, I like it, but I like Roman's better.
No, I think I think like Seth Rollins, his belt is shiny as fuck. He just
he looks like the Green Power Ranger.
He does. That's exactly what I said too. I said that. I said that on our cookout on our TikTok. Okay, so the problem is with that belt is that it looks like a utility belt. It looks like a morpher. It looks like a big ass fucking morpher. I mean, they need to get rid of that shit, but I guess this is WWE branding or some shit. Like, it has to be a W somewhere in the belt, but whatever. Yeah, he is savage as fuck, though. But no, he does look like a fucking Power Ranger. He does.
Rest in peace to JDF.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt my
Hold on. I'm going to do this.
Thank you. So he called out Roman. Roman says that he chooses The Rock, even though, like, yeah, I wasn't gonna go through. Like I said, I can go through what Roman said about Seth, but this is Seth coming out, because Seth even said on Monday night, he was like, sounds like a big pop to me. Anyway, he said, hey guys, look, he actually showed up to work. He said, and you showed up still wearing your wife's shoes. But
hilarious.
I was done. Like, these two, that comment gold. But here's the real story. Like I was gonna say, like, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins is actually the real story. Just think about that for a second. Just think about that for a second.
They really are.
Remember, they've been throwing shots. Seth has basically beaten Roman almost every single time.
That's true.
They're throwing shots. His wife constantly throwing shots at Roman.
Right.
So, just saying. Okay, just putting it out there. Not saying we know they're brothers, but they're gonna go to war one time. Okay, that's the real story. That is the real story.
Because technically, Roman has never beat Seth Rollins. Technically,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
So Roman basically said that he chooses The Rock. The Rock comes out. Everybody's booing. Talking about we want Cody, yada yada, all that extra bullshit, and a lot of people in the crowd started saying, "No, we don't," which I loved. Okay, because we don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone even saying we want Cody. It was like, he can wait. He can wait. Okay? So the thing that got me, and all of my friends that know what I'm talking about, I know you know what I'm talking about. I know Shots and Force. I know he knows. I know Reese knows. I know Hill knows. This right here, my guy, I want this on a shirt. I want it on a shirt. Everybody is on here, including Jacob Fatu, Trinity, Samu, Manu. The only person that's not on here is Zilla. Zilla is the only one that's not on this tree right here.
Mhm.
I want this on the shirt. Okay, I want it on the shirt. Now, if you look, they showed and talked about the blood oath and how they're related. And this right here, this single picture right here, and this right here, that signified what this should actually be. This is the story. Okay, not the Cody Rhodes shit. Okay, and The Rock even said, I've never seen that picture before, so I was so choked up. I'm so grateful to come back and give to this business, to try and do my part, to do this with everything and create a greater opportunities. But he said he's never seen the picture before. But a lot of other people have seen the Bloodline family tree. Okay? So, Cody came out and just started screaming, this is bullshit.
That's probably like the biggest grown man pants shit that he has done yet.
Cody came out spitting. He said, y'all want to talk about what is this match for anyway? Who sits at the head of the table? Who cares when none of you guys have been here for none of you guys have been cooking for 2 years. He said, let's take it back. You invoked my father's name before. Let me do the same to you. What would you do if your grandfather was here? Then he turned to The Rock and said, what would you do if the High Chief was here? He said, you guys should both be embarrassed. And from there, The Rock got pissed. He walked up to that man, said, you know, when you talk about his grandfather, you talk about my grandfather. When you talk about his blood, you're talking about my blood. When you talk about his family, you're talking about my family. So now we have a problem. And what happened after that? Boom!
Slap.
Smacked
Heard
up.
around the world.
Bro, The Rock got his black card back. I don't give a fuck. He smacked the fucking so-called Cody Rhodes ended racism out of that nigga.
See, this is what Will Smith was supposed to do.
That's what. Listen, I'm calling Dwayne Johnson Will Rock Johnson. Okay, that's what he is. Okay, because that man walked up to Chris Rock and said, "Keep my family's name out your fucking mouth."
Terrible.
Like, yes.
Terrible.
He smacked the shit out of Cody, bro. Oh my god, yo, bro, all the way in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nah, bro, nah. Smacked up. Yes, Roman was Jada. Okay, because you want to know why? I'm gonna just put it out there. Roman's at. Oh, there you go.
I need a new computer.
Oh, now you coming in. Oh, so you on a different part of the house now, trying to be professional now?
No, I need a new computer.
Are you on your phone?
Like, yeah, I'm on my phone.
Did I say that? You know,
this MacBook is dog shit.
Oh, anyway, man, Jesus Christ! And then you got a MacBook. That shit still don't work.
But I did hear through the grapevine that you guys were talking mad shit about Cody.
No, we wasn't talking through the grapevine. We was talking about his bitch ass.
He got smacked the fuck out.
Yeah, the fuck.
I heard through the grapevine because you wouldn't say it to my face that you was talking shit.
No, I can say it to
Cody.
your face now. The motherfucker was a puss ass nigga that got slapped. Now what? You okay?
You got his jaw tap, bro. What you talking about?
You fine?
I heard through the grapevine
on phone is better than video games.
It was no damn grapevine. It was no damn grapevine. It was straight to your motherfucking face, and I was saying in your face.
Story. We're finishing the story. Stop it.
Yeah, we got to finish the story. He got smacked. He got the story smacked out of him. Okay. He got the story smacked out of him.
He got his clitoris slapped out of him.
That was disrespectful.
And on top of that, let's talk about this, Dark Kent.
Don't disrespect Cody like that.
No. You talk about disrespect. You got all this energy for us. Why wasn't you in Vegas?
What?
Right.
Why'd you go talk to The Rock?
As moist as your ass was, your ass should have been in Vegas.
Why was you go talk to The Rock?
You should have got a babysitter.
Seth Rollins did more for your mans than you did.
Right. The fuck?
Standing up there
And then
looking
your
like a
ass
side
go,
dick.
then your punk ass go sit up here and talk about some motherfucking loyalty. Your ass was still up in fucking in fucking Brooklyn, sitting up there talking about I love Cody or whatever. Talk about some fucking loyalty, nigga. You ain't even loyal to yourself. Shut your ass up.
Your man's on live TV getting smacked. Stop talking shit and go get your get back. For real. For real.
No yeet.
No
Bro.
yeet smack.
Told you you ain't ready for this goddamn injury, sir.
You two are the stepbrothers of hating ass niggas. You want
How
to
we
say
hating?
you guys try to be
bro,
cute.
your man's got smacked and didn't do shit.
You guys are the stepbrothers of hating
Seth
ass
Rollins
niggas.
with his one leg did more than fucking Cody Rhodes.
Right.
Yep.
This man is fucking disabled. Your ass is just big.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Sitting there like,
Word. Cody Rhodes ain't shit, right? Word.
Cody got smacked.
Cody Rhodes ain't shit, right?
You want to clean out your
Stop playing
ears,
yourself.
sir?
Stop playing yourselves.
You got
Cody
smacked.
Cody Rhodes is the biggest
smacked.
piece in wrestling. Stop playing yourself.
We
Yeah,
said that.
I think he did.
We said that
I think
already.
he did.
You
know
said
what I'm
it?
saying? And shout out to Kobe Bryant. Soft.
So,
Soft.
Chris, at least you admitted it, right?
I admit a lot of shit. I admit that I can be moist, but you ain't a loyal nigga.
Wait.
And I am very upset with you right now.
What did the bloodline say to the face?
I said exactly what I said. What I said, sir.
I stay 10 toes down on everything. Don't play yourself.
Sir, you are all the way in the fucking basement,
like,
sir.
Yo, dude, like you think you're too cute because you're rocking a red shirt with job? Bro, relax.
I'm cute regardless, so I am not worried about it.
CM Punk did more on stage than Cody did.
Loyalty is never.
But the difference between you and myself is you hold your clitoris, I'm holding my dick. That's the difference between you and myself. See, if I'm loyal to Ja, and I know this man's in trouble, I'm gonna haul my fat ass with my no shirt all the way to fucking Brooklyn. You, on the other hand, you need to ask for fucking permission. You need your permission slip. That's the difference between you and myself. You sit up here, you talk about some fucking loyalty, and your ass not even loyal to your bitch. So that's why I gonna sit here and I'm gonna digress. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna spit my motherfucking teeth.
You're just speaking just to speak.
So we got announced that as
No,
CM Punk was standing there. Hold up. So as CM Punk was standing there, like basically talking about like, that was me. I would have hit him. You know what I'm saying? Why Cody should have hit him. Cody should have hit him. I would punch him in the face. Like, why did somebody hit him in the face? Like, and I'm sitting there like, CM Punk, if you don't shut your fragile body ass the fuck down, bro, you got a fragile ego, a fragile body, and like fucking Triple H, don't mean no disrespect, you got a fragile heart. You mad fragile, bro. Stop. You got beat up in real life in the octagon. You got beat up by a fucking 90210 Star's son, Jack Perry. You got beat up by some twins. And the only person that did more damage was your man's by biting people. You ain't do shit. So shut your bitch ass up. You had one fucking fight and got fucked up. And ever since then, you've been getting fucked up. You can't even fucking keep yourself healthy in fake combat sports. Let alone real sports. Who are you punching, my guy? Who are you punching? You shouldn't even go and worry about your little affair that's maybe going on with you and Cora Jade before you sit up there and worry about what's going on in The Rock and Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns' story. Because you can't even wrestle, my guy. You can't even do a whole WrestleMania. You couldn't even do one match. How you get into one match and you're already injured? One match. Uno. You didn't last. Not long whatsoever. So if I was you, I would stay up on that stage and not turn around because The Rock was staring a hole into your fucking head when you was talking shit about him. You lucky The Rock did not jump across that fucking thing like that guy did in the court and whooped your ass. like he already did. Remember? You lost to The Rock? Remember that? Exactly. Don't talk shit to the man that you couldn't even beat.
I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking anything.
I'm talking to CM Punk.
Because you and your girlfriend keep fucking talking and don't let me get a sentence.
Girlfriend.
My girlfriend in the other room.
Oh yeah. Who you talking to?
Can I have a sentence, please?
Who you talking to? You better wrap it up, sir. Go ahead.
Can I have 15 seconds without Chris speaking?
Okay. I need you to get that slob out your mouth first before you address me.
Because then we gotta talk about that. So yeah.
Go ahead.
That's what you gotta say. Hurry up. I won't play the video. I promise I'm not gonna play the video. Because I know you know I'm not gonna do that for you. I promise.
Speaking, it was like
I mean, I do want him to speak.
No, I don't even want to speak. You
Why
guys,
not?
you guys are doing a great job.
What? You said that according to you, I'm his girlfriend talking shit about your boyfriend that you not loyal to.
Bro, you guys are wearing the same t-shirt and have the same opinion. So it's like, if you guys want to jerk each other off, that's fine. Because you look like jerk off.
Oh my God. Okay.
But you know what
Dark
though? You know what though? Why
Tell
you
me
saying
tell
the
me
black over there? Remember, I'm a loyal girlfriend, unlike yo ass. I know my role. Do you?
Listen, we're letting you speak. I was just saying what we got to talk about afterwards. That's why I said hurry up.
Go ahead.
Because it's like 2 hours and 16 minutes going on.
Oh, Bradley,
right?
I got this. He's light word to me. Come on. So
all right.
are you
Dark Kent, we're letting you speak.
Kenny boy. You
Dude,
there?
I'm right here, bro. But like,
okay, so we're saying
I
we're
can't
letting
see
speak.
you.
I think he's outside smoking a cigarette.
I am smoking a cigarette. I have to smoke a cigarette right now because, like, you two with your matching outfits and your bullshit opinions is crazy, and the fact that you don't even let me get a fucking statement off is extra crazy.
So you decided to run your black ass and play with darkness out there and smoking your cigarette just because your nerves is bad. It has nothing to do with me. But yeah, you want to continue to be moist about our t-shirts. Are you mad that you can't afford a t-shirt?
I mean, he has the best in the world t-shirt.
You should be happy with that, but you mad about us.
You keep bringing up a shirt. We did not plan this. Like this,
I did not plan this at all.
I literally talked to my girl.
That's it. I did not plan for this man with one good arm to have the same shirt that I have.
Like you can't even see the rest of my yeet shirt.
Exactly. Half yeet.
What the fuck is that? Oh my God. All right, so you're not going to say anything about the Cody Rhodes. I'm letting you speak. Now or never. Let's go.
And then you got people that's in the comments that want you to say your shit.
That's what we're saying.
Dude, Cody is pitting The Rock at WrestleMania. He's the best face in wrestling right now. He's the man. Give him the belt. Period. That's it.
That's it.
That's your 15 seconds?
I'm good.
Your man's on TV and he got smacked. You had 15 seconds and you came up with that?
Marcus,
wow.
Marcus, I tried to be nice to him. I tried to be nice to him. I gave him the floor. This is the best that he could do in 15 minutes. No wonder his sex life is horrible. Because, like, you can't even level up at all. I give you an opportunity to do something to impress me, and you can't even do that.
So,
you talk about fucking loyalty, bitch.
So, I was about to say CM Punk. Triple H was talking to, I don't even know the new girl's name. I just know she filled in for whoever was on NXT. So, he started speaking to her, and then The Rock and Roman comes out and said, go fix that shit. And Triple H had nerve to come out and try to say, that's not how we do things professional. The Rock said, I don't give a shit. He said, go fix that shit. Go fix that shit, or we will. I knocked his fucking teeth out of his mouth. Then I think Roman also said under his breath, "You lucky you can't get in the ring."
First off,
And
Roman
Triple H tried to
shit.
say, "Yeah, he did. You have to actually listen to it." I heard the video. Roman said, "You lucky you can't get in the ring," and Triple H responded and said, "Yeah, you are too."
Roman looked like a side character. Sitting there quiet, like here, Debo, you got this. Like Roman looked like a bitch the entire time.
Really?
But no, all seriousness.
He didn't get smacked.
All seriousness though, but do you got something in your mouth though?
Like you niggas won't be talking that shit when Cody beats The Rock at WrestleMania in a triple threat. Boom.
What triple threat?
What are we doing?
Let me guess. You're part of the people that still think that Seth and Cody are going to go against The Rock and Roman at Elimination Chamber, right? Even though Seth is injured.
What are we doing?
Like, stop it, bro. Get over it. Just get over it. Your man Cody is not.
Marcus wants you to log off because, well, I mean, you're almost damn near there, but you know, I mean, bro,
You can't defend Cody getting smacked across the face. Like,
I mean,
that was a bitch slap though. Like it was like.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a bitch slap. It was.
You know what? That's the first thing me and you have agreed on this evening. It was a bitch slap. And yet you say that your man's is going to win a title at WrestleMania.
100,000%.
Defend him.
100,000%.
So you agree with him getting bitch slapped though?
He got bitch slapped. Yes, I'll admit that. But admit the fact that Cody Rhodes is winning the title at WrestleMania, bro. Like,
even though he's looking like a bitch, you agree with that?
He didn't look like a bitch.
He didn't look like a bitch. Okay.
Cody Rhodes did not look like a bitch.
Brother-in-law, you handle your friend over there.
Cody didn't look like a bitch. Okay, all right. If a man's came up and smacked you across your face and you ain't do a damn thing, you don't look like a bitch? If the man's that was literally begging you to choose him, right? Basically is doing more defending than you are. You're not a bitch. Seth Rollins was in The Rock and Roman's face while Cody was over there getting hugged up by Triple H crying.
Stop it.
Oh, my face.
Why
did you hit me so hard? Not too hard.
And Steph's like, hey, why are you doing that? That's not how we do that. And like, bro, Seth got pushed and was still going back into Roman and Rock's face, bro. Seth got pushed multiple times by Roman and The Rock. Go watch the video.
Not too hard.
Okay, they pushed him. I mean, granted, they knew the man had an injury. That's why they didn't go real hard on the nigga. But I'm saying, pause. But like, they pushed him. They pushed him.
Not too hard.
Man, he kept going back to their face. Where was Cody? How Cody go run into the back? Where he was like, I ain't gonna take this. Where he's like, I'm gonna go call my brother. I'm gonna go call Goldust, and we're gonna get Stardust,
right?
And Hero, and DDP.
We're gonna call the Half-Light Red District. That's what
we're gonna get the Nightmare Factory Avengers on your ass. I don't gotta take this.
You don't have to take this. I'm gonna honk my horn at you.
Y'all some haters, bro.
Yeah, okay, listen.
We're weird.
Tell him to go get his brother. Tell him to go get his brother. Tell Goldust to pop up.
Right, you know.
DDP's gonna help him. Arn Anderson with the Glock.
Right. Tell Dot. Right. You know, it's like, listen. Plop, plop. Yeah,
he's gonna put the Glock out on the rock.
Right.
The Glock on the rock.
Glock. Yeah, I mean, bro. Your boy like to get car. Listen, when it comes to car robberies and shit, he talk about, don't touch me, not too hard. You know. Oh God, bro! Like you just walked into that one, bro.
That's crazy. So let's get into these weekly shows before we wrap it up here. So going in on SmackDown, we had a few things, but the only thing I want to talk about is Naomi's on SmackDown, and so is Tiffany Stratton.
Wow, looking like a highlighter. Indeed.
Now she smacked Michin, but was talking to Bianca, and this is probably the most ghettoest segment they had, but whatever. Naomi's back. She's on SmackDown, and so is Tiffany Stratton. So they called her up. I wasn't expecting her to get called up so fast, but she's not the only person. Braun Breaker. Now he was supposed to show up on Raw, but I didn't see him. But he was on SmackDown. Was about to sign that contract. So, and then Jade pops up too. So Jade might be signing with SmackDown. SmackDown is looking like the show to watch. You know what I'm saying?
In terms of women wrestling, absolutely. But like,
now another thing happened was we had the Pride. The Pride versus
about that.
Karrion Kross and his weird faction, and then Scarlett jumped on Bobby Lashley, but then out of nowhere this redhead fucking black Wendy's from McDonald's with braids popped up.
Ooh,
and I was like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, who the fuck is this with these Twizzler braids? And it's B-Fab.
Listen.
Or Bianca Brandy. And I'm like,
Bianca.
No. B-Fab is the Dollar Tree version of Bianca Belair.
That's what I said, Bianca Brandy. Moesha braids.
Moesha.
Motiva.
Right. Motiva.
Bro, I was
I don't
just
even
like,
remember
this
the
is
rest
the
of the
most,
song.
I'm like, this
I mean,
is
they
the most
look
ghettoest shit.
Bro, they look like a bunch of bumblebees and shit. Talking about, I want to get the honey. Let me get some of that honey Cheerios.
I'm just like, what is this shit, bro? I just like, I can't. I was like done. I was completely done. I'm like, why is she on my screen right now? I'm like, you had the opportunity. Okay. And oh yeah, by the way, the announcement for what's his face was apparently saying that he's making Cody versus Roman Reigns official, and he says no, he doesn't care who doesn't like it.
Yeah, I was.
That's about to play into
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of SmackDown when I was muted.
Let's just say that The Rock
is outside of you two, everyone wants Cody in the main event, right?
No. Have you not checked the comments? Everyone said fuck Cody. No one cares about Cody, bro. Everybody wants The Rock versus Roman. Get it through your head. Okay, only you fucking weird ass people that don't want to play with your kids and have sex with your wives and want to basically sit up there and fucking twiddle your thumbs, basically talk about Cody all damn day, are the ones that want Cody.
I just don't understand. Like, why would
the Cody crybabies?
Why would you take? I mean, you would sacrifice pleasure just to get moist off another grown man.
We're talking about wrestling, Chris. What are you talking about, dude?
Are you talking about wrestling?
I'm talking about wrestling.
Are you talking about
Cody
wrestling?
Rhodes
Obviously,
a wrestling title.
Joke.
You're
He didn't
talking
get it.
about being
So
moist and other reckless shit. No, I'm talking about wrestling.
Did
Cody
anybody
Rhodes
catch this? Because I definitely did. Because
is
we
the
all
best
knew this was
wrestler.
going to happen. Bailey was going to get turned on. She heard EO and them talking about her, and Bailey did the whole Bidet Batista thing. Got that shit out, y'all. Yo, so funny. You guys were talking about me, thinking I don't know. And then, what happened? What happened? And then she got attacked. And then she came out with the pike.
That shit was so good.
Shout out to whoever put those pants on Bailey, though.
Thank you. Yes, Triple B. She's the real Triple B. Okay,
she killed those pants.
Shout out to Yamala.
That's what it looks like. Those pants were killed.
Calling her Yamala. Okay. Big booty Bailey. Triple B.
Bailey got the cakes, but
okay. Big booty Bailey. Triple B. Okay. Just saying.
Wait a minute. So that's going on in real time, Kendall?
What just happened?
Yeah, so right now, according to Kendall, that Dakota just held Bailey down on SmackDown.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Shout out to her. I think that she's going to end up basically still turning on her, or maybe somebody else will come back in and help her out. But, I'm trying to think who else did Damage Control take out.
Mm-hmm.
I think for Mania, Bailey's going to go full old school Bailey, full hugger, like.
She better not go
Nah,
back to that.
no, please
Full
don't.
She better
baby
not go
face.
back to that gay ass gimmick. She better not.
We can't talk about Sasha's husband because All Star's not here. That beef will never end.
I think Bailey is gonna go full baby face. Bailey.
So let's talk about this segment real quick with The Rock and Roman and all that. What Roman said about Seth. Roman's absolutely clowned Seth and said, "My little brother Seth Rollins, exactly, no pop. You can't be running around for 2 years in your wife's clothes and say you're the guy." You say you want to talk about that I work less than you. Yes, I work less than you. I work 10 times less than you. And yet I make 10 times more than you. So who do you want? You want Seth Rollins money? Or do you want Tribal Chief
money?
He said straight up, he was like, talk about your titles, the main title. He was like, didn't I beat everybody that's in that? That's the loser bracket title. That's the number 2.
He said,
And I'm
when
just
you,
bro, I'm like, why?
Bracket.
I'm like, why does Seth Rollins take this abuse from the WWE, bro? Like, it's bad.
Right. 2 weeks in a row.
It's bad.
One
It is
away
bad.
from you, and then the second week in front of you. Like, bruh.
Bro,
That is insane. Like, we were playing in a
they're
tournament.
playing tournament title, bro.
Right. You lose the main bracket, then you go to the loser bracket.
So we all know about, like I said, we talked about
That's
this
so
on the Roman and
fucked up.
Cody thing. But yeah, that was a good segment and it's been great. But like, sadly, everyone that was a Cody fan ruined it by basically issuing death threats and shit. But it is what it is. I got to watch.
Fans don't do stupid shit like that, like death threats or whatever. That's corny. That shit
You're
is
right.
wrong.
Only WWE fans do. So anyway, so NXT Vengeance Day. I'm not gonna lie. I probably saw like maybe 3 matches out of this shit. So I heard about it.
They really took a concept like Vengeance and just turned it into a cartoon special.
So who how did you? Let's go through the ranking 1 through 10.
I didn't watch it, bro. I didn't watch it.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Dark
I'm
Kent,
sorry.
Yo,
you didn't watch it either.
I did.
Okay, what do you think about Out the Mud versus the Family and the 3 women match with Jada Parker? Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker.
So my thing from Vengeance, obviously, you got Trick getting beat up by Carmelo, right?
Dog, I said go. What? Do you listen?
No.
Okay, I said Out the Mud. The mixed gender tag match, 1 through 10.
3.
Okay, D-Jack and Joe Casey,
4.5.
Dragon Lee and Buff Swerve.
6.5.
That bus swerve.
I'm
Jack Swerve.
Jack's. Wow, I'm calling him 7. I'm sorry, I'm calling him 7. I'm giving that a 7.5. The Dusty tag title match, a tag match, I should say.
8.3.
I'm still gonna give it 7.5. I mean, it was dope that Baron Corbin got to finish the story before Cody Rhodes, but
And what story was that?
Yo.
Oh, you didn't speak? They went for it
Why
before.
y'all niggas hate Cody so much?
I'm just making a joke. You can relax. You can stop glazing. All of a sudden, I mean, you're doing more defending towards me for your man that you did towards The Rock. But
The glazeration is hilarious.
It's wild.
I'm not glazing.
Didn't you ask somebody to watch the show earlier and you was arguing with him about Cody Rhodes and he called you a mark? Okay, never mind. Lyra Valkyrie versus Roxanne Perez, 1 through 10.
4.4.
Wow. I'm actually going to give that an 8. Lyra's actually grown on me. a little bit. And then Ilja and Trick. I'm giving it a 9.
Whoop that Trick, 8.3.
I just don't see. Oh, yes.
Chris.
I'm sorry.
In his best Like he came out with the HBK jacket. Literally, like he studied Shawn Michaels, bro. Like it was amazing. It was amazing. I'll give that to him.
The only thing we're missing is glass. That's it.
And Trick
Real glass
is a main event.
Real glass. Cry me a river.
Sorry, kid. What was you saying?
I said Melo and Trick is a main event for the next 5 years. Like that feud is going to be a great feud moving forward forever. Like
we'll see.
Like could you can see Trick and Melo main eventing a WrestleMania, correct? Like
I wouldn't say that far just yet. Not just yet. I gotta see more. I know Melo got it on him, and so this Trick has it. Like, but I gotta see more.
I know I do want to. I want to see more.
Anyway, Raw. We kind of already talked about Raw in a way. This segment here was freaking hilarious. Freaking hilarious. Amazing. We also found out that we're also going to get Rhea versus Nia Jax at Elimination Chamber. So that's going to be the main event.
I mean, no one else is going to be on that bitch. So yeah,
It's really not. It's really not
hard though.
You know, whatever.
It'll be a good pay-per-view. It'll be decent.
I mean, like they're literally going overseas just to say, "Hey, I've been here before."
Like, hey, I got to do my own show.
Nia Jax is over right now. Nia Jax is over, and you can't throw Nia Jax.
Man, she's over the fucking mountain. I mean, she just ready to fall off. I'm sorry. I don't care for Nia Jax. She just sloppy to me.
I mean, she's not the best wrestler in the world, but she's a lot better than she was, and now she's over. Like she has a character now.
I don't see a difference.
Cody and Nakamura's bull rope match.
I'm over Cody and Nakamura.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I turned that off at like 9:45.
Cody had the mist all in his face and all that shit, and I'm just like, you got.
I mean, Marcus, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Number one, because I was talking to my coworker about this. He asked me, "Am I going to watch Elimination Chamber?" I said, "No, sir. Not at 5 o'clock in the morning."
They want us to watch it at 5 in the morning.
No, sirree, no, sirski. We're not doing that. I said I'm gonna wake my fat ass black ass up with big nipples at 10 o'clock during normal business hours, and then I'll watch it. That's why it's really, really awesome to have streaming.
NXT. Of course, this man came out and full heel mode. That man said Trick is in the same hospital as Booker T singing that dumbass song. I was like, nah, Melo got it. I was like, Carmelo got it, bro. I'm like, nah, this man got it, bro. You got it. For real. I was done, bro.
I need to watch that promo.
Yo, that
I need to watch that promo.
I swear I do, bro.
Oh shit,
man.
That was
and
hilarious.
Now Dynamite. We had first up was Swerve versus Hangman trilogy, and like I already said earlier, Hangman is definitely the king of the trilogies. However, everyone was how you were saying it last week that Swerve's gonna lose.
Actually, it was perfectly done because what happened was like what you said couple about 30 minutes ago about Swerve or whatever. I was like, okay, first of all, it's Black History Month. I was like, I don't like him losing on Black History Month, bro. It was 30 minutes of pure awesomeness, and we got a double turn.
Which is insane to me.
But it makes sense though because Swerve is like completely over.
Yeah, sure. It didn't make sense to try to make him a fucking heel, bro. Nana is loved. His faction may be a heel, but Nana is loved, bro.
He is.
That's what I'm saying. So
Swerve and
they
Nana
did that
are baby
right.
faces, bro.
Oh hell yeah, he's the most
Like-
over. He's the most over, bro. So
And the crazy thing
makes
is,
sense.
like last year, we weren't even talking about him. That's the crazy part.
No. So
And let's not trip. Hangman has to be a heel now because, like,
oh yeah, that's why I said the Outlaw stable needs to happen.
he's boring. Like, niggas don't fuck with Hangman. Like,
They fuck with his matches. His matches are fire, no matter which way you put it.
his character is terrible. He doesn't
Maybe,
have
but
character.
but he don't need to talk. The way that he can deliver in the ring, he don't really need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that I look at it, he really does not need to talk, bro.
Like,
That is wild. And I don't even watch Raising Canaan. Like I think that is like the weakest one. I might have to watch it. Have
No,
you
you
ever
have to
watched
watch-
it before?
I know.
Raising Canaan is
Raising
fire.
Canaan
Stop playing,
on
stop playing.
Power.
So Blackpool Combat Club versus CMLL. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't watch that. I don't watch that shit.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
Dude,
I see
Raising
that's why
Canaan
you
is a fire
digress
show,
and
bro.
left.
Unique is back. Y'all crazy.
I don't watch the show, so I mean, you know, but
You don't watch
CMLL.
Power?
I watch Power, but not Kanan.
You just
I
don't
mean,
watch that one.
Exactly.
Okay,
I watch
good.
all the other. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
So-
the same way.
So CMLL versus Blackpool Combat Club. Decent match, but it had a lot of botches. I'll be honest, it had a lot of botches. But I like how we're making this a whole ECW type invasion type thing where them niggas lost and then the other three motherfuckers it was masked up and outside of the the ring inside the audience popping barricades and start trying to fuck them up. Then the AEW's fucking people came and tried to help. Very interesting. Toni Storm, she's a treasure. She's a
Toni
treasure.
Storm
Treasure.
is-
I'm gonna beat you and I'm gonna fuck your butthole.
I was like,
Wow.
Toni Storm is the best ever. She's great.
you know, she in Red Velvet is like the only jobber. I swear that like if they don't have Emi Sakura, then they basically put in Red stir it up to get fucking
Get stirred up, right? Stirred up and packed up.
When Deonna Purrazzo came into that ring looking like thick Deonna Purrazzo came up into that ring, and fucking Tony like, I'm like,
Smell you.
but then Luther comes in, just basically pushes them away by their tits. By the way, I don't know if anybody noticed that. But word. What else do we have? Oh yeah, Chris Jericho and Konosuke Takeshita. By the way, not a lot of people are singing Judas right now.
Because people are getting tired of Chris Jericho, and I know my black ass is like, I'm just like, people are tired of seeing Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho should be in the back producing.
But I'll say this: it was a good match.
It was.
It was a
But
good match.
still, Chris Jericho should be in the back now. You did your due diligence over the last 5 years. Time for you to wrap it up and pack it up.
We already talked about Tony Khan's announcement, and we can finally get into Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus Sting and Darby Allin.
I didn't care for that match.
Now,
They
these are
look
definitely
just-
Sting's sons.
They look just like fucking Sting.
Every Darby Allin match, you're just waiting for Darby Allin to do some crazy shit, and like.
First off, it was Sting that jumped off the fucking Raptors and threw them niggas. Like, can we talk about
Indeed.
this man 60 years old, bro?
You see how he paused for a minute, like he was like he was blending in with the crowd and shit. This shit was dope. I
Bro,
liked it.
I was like,
I
this
liked
man
it.
is insane. But yeah, like, dope. I don't know why I still got pictures because one looks like a thumb. One looks like a thumb version of Sting.
Why they look like the masters of the arts? Yeah. Why they look like those? Do you remember? Well, you might be too young, but
I'm
do you
young.
remember that one martial arts? Shut up. Remember that one martial arts on what was that? I think the CWB or something like that. They used to come on at like 9 o'clock or some type of shit.
Nah.
No.
You are talking about WMAC Masters.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa, y'all old enough. I'm not.
It was a karate show on Fox.
Wow. How old are you? Are you 50?
I'm 36.
Oh yeah, you are in my. Wait, but how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I just turned 33.
Oh yeah, you younger than a motherfucker. Okay,
Exactly.
go ahead.
So they won, which was dope. They got the Suns in the ring. I mean, sorry, the Suns, I should say Darby Allin's brothers and Sting's sons. But that's not all that happened.
Man,
Heel Bucks.
listen.
First off, it's not BTE trigger anymore. It's EVP trigger.
EVP, that's wild.
They beat the
Who's
shit
the
out of
fuck-
Darby and Sting, bro. They beat the shit out of their sons.
Fucking here for it. I'm here for their energy. Their petty fucking energy.
Who's this
Their
thing?
petty corporate energy is on fucking fire. I love it.
Bro. This is going to be Sting's final match. I'm
Yep.
here for it. I'm here for it.
The crazy
Really?
thing is that the Young Bucks are going to go over. That's the crazy part.
Well, I mean,
You put people over on your way out. So
But the Young Bucks is already over though. They don't need to be over anymore.
even still, if you're a wrestler, you should never win. You should never win your final match. Like,
But I guess this is what Sting wanted. He wanted his last match to be against the Young Bucks. So I mean,
Yeah.
apparently said he personally chose the Young Bucks.
like
I'm here for it. Then.
definitely here for it, man. Like, the Bucks deserve it. Sting deserves it. Like, it's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, Revolution is gonna be a dope pay per view.
I can't wait.
That's actually one of my best pay per views. Actually,
All right, guys. So we're gonna get into our final thoughts, and we can get out of here. I know it's been a while. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in this whole time.
shout out to the
Like,
comment section, y'all.
y'all
dope.
live in these comments, man.
It's been like 3 hours.
Has it been? I'm about to go make me something to eat. Then I'm gonna play me some Fortnite so I can kill some people online.
I'm gonna do the opposite of what Cody Cryberries do. I'm gonna go have sex with my girl.
Wow, with one good arm.
All I need, man. Don't see like, my bad.
Never mind. Never mind.
Chris, what's your final thoughts?
Well, first of all, I enjoy being back on the show for one night only. Once again, you guys are killing the game. I do want to see you guys on TikTok. TikTok is the place to be. I have been literally sitting on TikTok, and my fan base has been growing and growing like every fucking day. Yeah, I really want y'all to really look at TikTok, invest your time in TikTok, because once again, social media is where social, huh? Yeah, I know you are. But I want y'all to come to the cookout because, like I said, once again, there's things that y'all will not see on here that you will see on TikTok. So, but yeah, Super Bowl is this weekend. We were supposed to have a show, but I told the guest, which was supposed to be Frankie Picard. He was actually supposed to come on the show, but Super Bowl weekend, I said, nah, let's play it. Let's put it off to next week. But you Moist fans, y'all just need to let storylines cook. This is the reason why y'all should just stay in y'all lane and just enjoy professional wrestling. But until that time, y'all enjoy y'all weekend, enjoy the Super Bowl, and yeah, fuck yourselves. Yeah. Yeah.
Dark Kent, what is your
Real quick, shout out to my big homie Chris for filling in, man. Like,
thank you,
Beefy boy. As much as you hate me, I love you. you my dude. Anyway, we're like what 8 weeks away from Cody Rhodes winning the championship and putting an end to all the speculation. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Thank you for Ja just being Ja. Right. Off surgery. Still doing the show. Much respect. Count down to Cody, bro. And yo, shout out to my man Jared All-Star too, bro. He'll be back next week.
Oh, shout outs, yes, bro.
Peace and love. I'll see you guys next week. We're almost at 100.
All right, man. My final thoughts. Fuck Dark Kent. Fuck Cody Rhodes. Fuck CM Punk.
Thanks,
Kevin. Appreciate it. Fuck AJ Lee. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, shout out to everybody that's been tuning in this whole time. Listen, I appreciate you guys. I dropped a link to us on TikTok. If you guys can, just give us a follow, a like, what may have you. I just posted up a video of Cody Rhodes doing the ether rap bars and shit like that. So I mean, it's
Cop
already
that Doc Quest album. Cop that Quest tape.
I didn't even say that, but yes, cop that Quest tape. You know what I'm saying? You can scan my code right here. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Thank you. You can find that on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, iHeartRadio, you name it, it's there. Title, you know, I'm out there. So just make sure you guys go cop that. Actually, the first week hit over like 1,000 listens. So I appreciate everybody. And that was just on the one platform. I didn't get to check Apple Music yet because Apple Music was delayed. But either way, I appreciate all y'all for real.
Well, on Apple Music, you have mad listens for me. So
I'll check it. Thank you.
we're besties.
You're not wearing a matching shirt though.
Nope.
Cop the Quest tape.
Not bestie. Not tonight. Nope. Not me. I'm the bestie.
So shout out to everybody. Listen, we'll be back next week. All-Star will be back next week. Shout out to Chris for basically filling in for him. Always a pleasure to have him on the show. That's our brother right there. Make sure you guys check them out on Sunday for Heels for Life. I believe it's at 9:00 our time?
It is 8 o'clock. Yes, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, but we are not having the show due to the Super Bowl. Yeah, so we have it next week. Mm-hmm.
All right, but either way, make sure you guys, to check them out. Like I said, it's Heels for Life. Make sure you put the hashtag Heels for Life. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you follow them. All right. So without further ado, we'll be back next week. This is your boy Jock Quez, Beefy Boy #1, Dark Kent, and we are out.
Peace and love.